I'm still not sure what causes that, because it doesn't happen every time I stream. It's like it's really random when it does it.
My true name was too powerful.
Edit.
I'm trying to get into character because my character has overconfidence, so I gotta start talking like I'm
There you go.
way more arrogant than I typically am.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a difficult adjustment. Oh, I gotta think. I gotta get into the zone for Agnes.
Well, that was the only reason I was suggesting that you go ahead and bring in Agnes tonight, since we're bringing in all new characters tonight.
Yeah, you might have. You know what?
Oh, new crew.
Well, see, I usually take like a few days to figure out who they are, what they sound like, like all that good stuff. So this is like speed running it for me.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying with our current situation. The fact is, we're bringing in 3 characters. Mm-hmm. You know, the only pre-existing character is Rinvoq, which is Scott's character.
You know what? We could just do it. Let's do it. We'll just do it. It's
Cool.
so fun.
Do it.
Do it. I'm gonna do it.
And besides, it'll give you your opportunity to do some of those interactions we were talking about.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
And besides, it'll give you.
I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
All right, and if y'all weren't able to find it in the stream links, I have posted the round 2. Yeah, see, so that's an advantage, Scott.
No, but it says there it's usually 180 degrees.
No, you can see a 180
degree.
arc in front of you without turning your head.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
unusually wide field of vision, and the unusually wide field of vision is the 180.
No, I beg to
Yeah.
differ, sir.
That's the peripheral vision advantage, right?
Peripheral vision is 240.
Which advantage is that you're looking at?
Peripheral vision gives you 240 degrees of field of view.
So the one that says 180 degree arc in front of you without turning your head. What is that advantage you're looking at there? 15.1.
Yeah, that's peripheral vision. It says usually you can only see 180 degrees.
Hold on, let me pull that page number.
Hold on, let me go back to it. $74.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm reading it wrong, but
Peripheral vision. You have an unusually wide field of vision. You can see a 180 degree arc in front of you without turning your head, and have 30 degrees of peripheral vision to either side of that. This gives you a 240 degree arc of vision for observation and ranged attacks.
yeah.
Figure above.
Yeah, if you read the text and then look at the graphic at the top of page 74, the 180 across is normal person vision, and then the gray is what you get with peripheral.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's always been that way.
Okay, 180 then.
Always been that way.
Okay, so I've been doing it wrong for a while. My apologies.
Yeah, because I've been playing since first edition. Yeah, before that I was playing since Auto Duel Champions.
So,
That was before GURPS even.
all right, and that was nail on. All right, Janor, you distracted me from my task at hand.
Because I couldn't let it slide.
And I'll go in and fix that afterwards.
I'm the SavageGM. That's why.
Vision 180. Vision enabled. Resources, always for owner. Update token. Alright. And then we'll just have to wait a little bit for Agnes. Alright. So, welcome to the game, guys. Let's go ahead and get this thing kicked off.
Yay!
So, let's see. Who do I have missing? Somebody's not logged in. Oh, Pi, you having connection issues?
I'm showing him logged in, but
I'm on FLC.
Okay. I couldn't tell who it was, but I thought I saw somebody bouncing in and out of there.
I am sort of bouncing in and out, but it's just usually when I'm trying to open up like my character sheet that it dips down from it.
Oh. So it shuts down when you try to open your character sheet?
No, it just kind of like freezes, so it might kick me out temporarily.
Oh, okay.
As it tries to process it.
You may want to look at using that. If you look in the DF text, scroll up just a little ways.
FLC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just my computer is getting to be the potato quality for sure.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay. All right, so Rinvoq, well, we're going to start with you because, when we ended last time, y'all had just finished up doing the delivery and whatnot. You make you decide, okay, we need to head back to the Mercenary company because for the job on hand, you're going to need to pick up some of the greener recruits that you have, but you're going to need to have some people to go with you on this job.
yeah.
And, Kenparka's not available. He's busy. On your way back, Cesar says he needs to spend a couple weeks in Bell Hill, but he'll catch back up to you.
All right.
And I'll leave what happens to Rook up to you. Because you get stuck traveling with Rook by yourself,
boy.
and maybe he mysteriously just doesn't make it back to the mercenary camp.
But with
Being
his
burned alive.
mysteriously powerful garden tools. Yeah.
Right.
Worst character concept ever.
So, anyways, along the way, you lose Rook.
Unique doesn't mean useful.
Damn.
So, we're going to head over
We got
here.
company to run here, okay? He just wasn't working out.
We're going to activate this map.
Yeah. Oh, no tokens for me on the screen here.
Yep, nope, getting tokens added now.
Okay, got no visions.
There's Rinvoq.
Can I just send you a temporary situation?
Oh, I've got a temporary thing I can use for you.
Okay, cool.
You'll just be the Lady of Mystery.
I am the Lady of Mystery from the French woods.
Will he have any particular? I'll think of it in a minute here. Equipment that you normally carry?
A staff and and I've got those things that you fling that trip up ankles and stuff.
Ebola?
Ebola, not Ebola, but a singular Ebola.
What is going on with this map? Oh. No, don't do that.
Did you broke it? You must have broke it.
Wah, wah.
So it's probably going to reload the map on you guys.
Well, this might work.
Yeah, that 99% was a little bit confusing until you said something.
Yeah, here's one that might work temporarily.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a snake staff, but that's because this is she's going to be a beast master, but masters of reptiles. She's a little creepy.
Creepy is good. You can have nice creepy. You know, I love creepy.
Yeah, there's another portrait of her further up in the DF.
Where am I supposed to be looking?
It's in the DF text channel.
Oh, word.
Yeah. It's Kishu, I think is her name.
Got green hair?
Face paint?
Can't see that. I just see from the head down.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So yeah, if you scroll further up or back, you'll be able to find it. It's got the
Oh, yeah.
over-shaped staff.
Oh, that's cool looking. She is creepy.
Yeah, it's got snake.
Different kind of creepy.
Snake.
Oh yeah.
Pupils.
We can use her to...
Hopefully, Streamlabs doesn't wind up with an image issue.
So yeah, pretty creepy.
Yeah, I dig
There we
it
go.
though.
Select file, and then we've
Yeah,
already
I'm
done.
gonna spend way too long in the chapter. I can already tell. So we're just going. Yeah.
Vision enabled. Resources. Always for owner. Update token. Alright, we're going to take this one. We're going to delete it.
Yeah, because she's green, she might blend in too. I've had characters do that, like because I made the characters like it was a ranger type character, so it was very, very brown and green and stuff, and then dropped them on the map. Like, where the hell they go?
Alright, so I'm gonna try to bring in each of you guys kind of individually. Like I said, Rinvoq, you are back home.
Yeah.
You're looking for some recruits to take with you on a potentially challenging mission,
Okay.
but also could be profitable. And
Definitely.
you need people that are a bit more familiar with forests and woodlands. Kind of what you're looking for.
Someone must have read the posts I put up on the community bulletin board.
So, like I said, Cesar's going to catch up to you. So I think our first one to bring in is going to be Janor. So I'm going to move a couple characters off of here, or a little further south. So
Chatting by the pond.
So your characters are not where I've got them on the board right now, just so y'all are aware. Except for Janor. And we will unpause so that y'all can do stuff.
Go to my office.
There you go. Oh, wait, your office is the bar?
Why, yes.
I thought your office was the building up to the north.
Why is it saying I'm... Oh, it's probably because I'm trying to go through a window. It's like, that's an open door. Apparently not. Well, it's more comfortable and the food's better.
Okay. So, Janor, you arrive at the mercenary camp. Because, like we discussed, you had heard about this mercenary company that is now recognized by the kingdom.
Bonded, insured.
So, it gives a good potential employment opportunity, possibly, to step into a more, I don't want to throw this out there, a more legitimate business practice.
More exciting.
There you go.
Yes, we'll say more exciting. Is
So-
the head office labeled in some way?
It is not, because it's also the quarters. It just happens.
Okay.
It just happens to be where the beer is.
Is
But when
there
you,
some random guy walking around?
Oh, yeah.
Ass?
yeah, I was going to give you that. So when you come into the area, you see a kind of a rugged, middle-aged man who's got a group of younger people in front of him, and he is putting them through what appears to be like military drills. And, you know, going through and then he's fussing at different people because they're not doing it right, and, you know, conking them on the head with a stick because they're not doing it right. You know, you got your foot in the wrong place, hits him with a stick. He's very violent.
I will attempt to make eye contact and wave to get his attention.
Okay. And he looks at you and goes, "What do you want? Get in line." "Wait, I haven't seen you before."
I would be new here. I've heard that this mercenary company is a place of opportunity and was looking for somebody to talk to about.
Okay. So when he's looking at you, it looks like he's trying to size you up. He says, "Well, you'll have to go talk to Rinvoq.
And where would I find him?"
Head over there to the pub." "Where else do you think you'd
Thank
find
you
him?"
much.
So
General will let that go and then walk to the pub.
This area, you notice that they've got, it's well built. They got lots of new buildings that have been built here. Looks like this place has been expanding. And then the building you're heading to is actually the oldest building out of all the buildings here. You passed by a farm earlier on the way in. And then you could hear the tink, tink, tink of a blacksmith as you were coming in. And then, you can smell the food and stale beer coming from the left there. So now you can step on in and describe yourself as you walk in.
So walking in through the door is a young man wearing pretty average commoner's clothes with a set of leather armor on covering his torso, and a surprisingly nice-looking saber at his side.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a backpack with his traveling supplies and some random daggers strapped to his body in places as well. Aside from that, he is relatively nondescript. He's an average-looking person. Doesn't really stick out in any way. He's about not quite 6 feet tall, average build.
Mm-hmm.
But you can tell just from the way that he walks that he is uncommonly graceful in his stride.
Okay. Well, Rinvoq, he's sitting there with his pipe and, puffing away. He has a glass on the table. It appears filled with some sort of amber liquid, probably bourbon or brandy of some sort. And his appearance or countenance is that of a very wise gentleman that has seen many things in his ages. Nose is slightly crooked, probably been broken a couple times in a few fights. Hands are a bit gnarled, but strong nonetheless. But he does seem thin for his height. And of course he has a long beard and long hair, although a receding hairline. And definitely a lot of silver in his beard and hair. Bushy eyebrows and sharp-looking eyes. And he says, well, welcome. You've made it this far. I'm Rinvoq. And you are? Question mark.
Excellent. Janor. I heard that this... Sorry?
Jane or what?
That's it, Jane. That's
Oh,
my
okay.
name.
Oh, okay, Jane or. I thought you were like Jane or something else. Okay.
No, that's my name.
Okay, well, I didn't want to assume.
Fair enough.
Well, what brings you here?
Oh, I heard this was the mercenary outfit to join if you had skill and aptitude for adventuring.
Well,
I'd come and see what I could do.
well, we do some adventuring, or some of our missions turn into adventures, you might say. And I am looking to employ people of certain skill sets. So, tell me a little bit more about your skills.
Well, this saber is not for show. I can handle myself in a fight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm... How should I say this? Good at solving problems. I think that's the way I should phrase it. Yes. Good at solving problems, whether they be annoying locks or alarm bells or things of that nature.
I see. Okay. Yeah. I understand. Okay. Well, we definitely could use someone with that particular talent, or those particular talents. Yeah. I think. Yeah.
I'm also a formally trained mage as well.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I definitely look forward to seeing you in action. Well, the pay is fairly reasonable. We, of course, provide you housing here on the compound. Since you're a professional, I just assume so, you won't be in the barracks with the cadets. That's a whole separate section. And but the practice fields and of course the mess hall is open to you at any time, as well as, of course, this facility here. We also have, a spring-fed pond, which, we get fresh water from every day. So we do have an abundant supply of food, water, and drink here. So pretty much those needs are met, which allows you to focus on what you do best. We do have a mission coming up, and I am looking for some folks that, like yourself, to assist in circumventing certain situations, and of course in providing for the general welfare of the team. We're going to be heading...
I do have a minor healing spell at my disposal.
Okay, very good. Well, just so you know, the area which we're going to be going is dangerous. So that is, if that's a concern, this may not be the job for you.
Oh, I've been living in unsafe conditions my whole life. I see what the difference would be.
Okay. Well, and of course, any loot that we discover or acquire during the mission, it first goes into a common, pile, if you will. But anything left over after expenses at the end of our mission then gets divvied up amongst the team. So, that's the bonus pay, if you will. The daily or monthly rate, whichever you prefer, that can be discussed. So,
Not too concerned about money. I'm mostly here for the adventure and seeing the world, but as long as my needs are met.
Well, if that's the case, if you just want to work for free, I still can't allow that.
I didn't say that.
I said I still can't allow that because I do need to account for you on the book, so then I can back charge the government for your expenses and training and other needs. So yeah.
Nice.
So with that in mind, we do have to keep the place running.
Merchant stuff. I gotcha.
Yeah, kind of. More like contractor, but yeah. So, well, okay. Then you're probably going to need to meet with Beatrice. She's our chief equipment technician, if you will, for any special needs. And Kenparka can also assist you with any other weapon needs if you have any. But check with Beatrice first. She usually has some really good stuff because, well, to be honest, she's a bit of a pack rat. So, but, welcome
yes,
to the
she
team.
is. All right. So with that, Janor, we're going to leave you as basically kind of exploring the mercenary camp, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in the next character.
Sounds good.
Beatrice is hard to find because she's well, I say she's hard to find. She's in one of three locations. She is either in the smithy to the south of you. She could be up in Rinvoq's newest building that he put together that has also a lot of her needs as an artificer for potion making and whatnot. Or she may be on the east side in the library, which doesn't really have any books right now. So it's not much of a library.
It's a conservatory. We got stuff in there. Not necessarily library stuff, but stuff.
So, now this next intro, halfway through the intro, we're going to bring in the second person.
Okay.
All right, so, Napoleon, you're up.
I'm going to have to take a moment because this thing still has me at a gray screen.
Oh. I've had that happen before. Let's see, you're on the lightweight client right now?
I had to leave that behind because it decided that I was sending too many requests.
Oh, hey, me too.
Oh, so it's not just me.
No, I had to switch back, but then the issues I was having with the Chrome were fixed when I got back to Chrome. I guess
I'm
threatening it with
Chrome
another
now.
client was enough.
I think that you can also get a link from Forge also, because they have a client that specifically works with, obviously with Forge. But I forget how to do it.
You were almost helpful. Just
I
kidding.
know. There was a way, and
Okay.
I used to have that link somewhere.
See, we had our little scene that Agnes and I discussed, so I have to bring in Napoleon next.
Yeah.
But what I can do with you, Napoleon, while you're waiting for the screen to come up and everything, because you're not going to be required to do any kind of die rolls or anything.
Sure.
And this, so while you're waiting for your stuff to come up, I'll go ahead and bring you up to where Rinvoq is. Now,
All right.
you also wind up with the same thing that I told Janor. You see Kenparka out there doing the training with all the new, young recruits, and being rather forceful with them. But you were a guard, so you're recognizing the training as being that of making sure that these guys can handle themselves. And so some of that has to have some forceful reinforcement.
Forceful reinforcement. I love it.
So he sees you and he goes, "Oh, finally! I can just see from the way you're walking. A man that actually knows how to handle their weapon." Hey, Phoenix.
Been doing it for years.
All right. Well, we need people like you. Head on over there to the bar, because I know you're new, because I ain't seen you before. You're here for employment?
That I am.
All right. Yeah. Head on over to the bar there and meet up with Rinvoq.
All right. Thank you. So I head to the bar then. Assuming it is obviously designed to be a bar and such like this.
Yeah,
'Cause,
something like
again, I can't see anything going on.
that. I think we call it the Raven's Roost. I think that's what we're going to call it.
All right, well, sounds good to me. I'll head to
So-
the Raven first.
Yep. So I'll bring him over here.
Yeah, there we can call it the Murder.
Oh.
Crows. Murder. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So in walks a man who's wearing gear of the King's Guard.
Oh boy.
And then the rest of the description I'll leave to Pi.
No, that's going to take just a second. I apologize because this is going very slow.
Do you have a message for me? Could be a messenger.
Are you referring to me?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Do not have any message for you. I am here looking for work.
Oh. Well, you seem employed, but okay.
Formerly employed, technically, would be the proper term here.
I see. You're well spoken as well. Very good. Well, I'm Rinvoq, the founder of this paramilitary organization. And yes, we are looking for stout and capable persons. You seem to be fairly well equipped, although you just have the axe, I see. Is that your weapon of choice?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
I have experience with a battling implement of similar size, though.
Right, okay. Oh, well, good. Okay, well, the pay is pretty good. It's either, we can pay you daily or monthly, however you wish. We provide housing and some equipment if you need it. And, of course, the food is here as well. We have quite a good staff of bakers and other cooks. And I could almost dare say a chef. And, of course, we do have a brewmaster on staff as well. So,
All right. Pause there for a second for me.
uh-oh.
All right. Agnes.
Hit me.
Here comes the skirt. So I'm going to move you up kind of into this area here. So you move up in this area.
Daddy.
Good night, buddy. You sleep well.
And I got an ooze.
You got an ooze?
Yeah, it's like a soap bottle, but
Oh.
it's candy.
Oh, it's like a soap bottle, but it's candy. Okay.
Yeah, because ooze is sticky stuff,
Ooze is sticky stuff.
like slime. Good night.
Good night, baby. You sleep well.
Ooze like slime.
All right, baby. You have a good night. Sleep well. All the good nights came in all at one time.
Well,
Oh.
you got him out of the way, right?
All right. Now, where was I? All right. So, you walk into this area. You see the training going on, and Kenparka, because I know how he played his character, really doesn't bat an eye at you. He's like, okay, another new person. Says, young miss, are you lost? And as soon as he says young miss, all the trainees that he has there, they're supposed to be paying attention to him, all turn to look at you. Because they heard there's a girl here.
No.
Maybe even the girls. Who knows? Yeah, he's training cadets for the Raven Academy.
And as soon as they're distracted, and he hollers at them, "Hey, front and center, eyes up here!" And then he continues to, kind of, he's expecting an answer from you. He's going, "Are you deaf or mute?"
Neither. Thank you very much. Yeah. So there was work to be found in this general area. Is that correct?
There is. It's dangerous work. Well, you know what? All right. You know what? Go talk to Rinvoq. He's already got another new hopeful recruit in there. He's right through that door over there. So he points out this door here. Now, to help you out here, because this is all kind of new for you, you can literally drag your character up here. Doors can be open and closed. You'll see that there's a little door symbol there. And you can see through it right now, but you click it, and the door closes on you.
Oh. And then you click it again, and it's
Yep.
open. Hey.
Now,
Cool.
to change your facing, hold down Shift and use your mouse wheel. Oh wait, you're on a laptop. I have no idea how to do it on a laptop.
Okay.
On the trackpad, if you use 2 fingers and move it up and down along the trackpad, it will scroll.
Well, I'm using a mouse.
Oh.
I'm not.
Yeah, this should be good then. Shift and mousing after you select your character.
Yeah.
You can also use Shift and use arrow keys too. I just found.
Okay.
Oh.
But
Sure.
that'll help you change your facing.
That's
Yes.
the character selected though, of course.
She's got her character selected, but she's got the measurement tool going. There you go. Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
So, Agnes, you get ready to walk in the door. As soon as you walk in the door, the first thing you see is not the old man that's sitting there talking to this guy. It's this guy.
So she was walking in, right? Grumbling about how, oh yeah, 'cause I'm a lady, I've lived in the woods my whole life. But I'm not, just, you know what I mean? I can handle myself. I'm just dangerous, but I'm a lady. And so then she opens the door and she clocks.
And
Guy.
there's that guy.
Dude.
So
She just,
I should give a little heads up to Pi. So Pi, there's a mutual storyline between you and her, but it's a storyline that you don't know about because you've actually never seen her, but she's seen you. Isn't that creepy?
Interesting.
Just a little stalkerish.
So, all right, and then I'll let the scene proceed, and then the floor belongs to all 3 of you.
I think the first thing you hear after the door opens is just, you.
What?
You! It's gonna stomp over to you, and you know that thing that women do when they start swatting at your shoulder? It's like swatting. Okay, so she's gonna walk over to you, and she's gonna start swatting you on the shoulder, and I think you can hear snippets in between her grumbling of my forest, the trees, that I'm here, don't know where I'm doing. It's your fault. Smacking your shoulder, just not to harm, but just pissed to see you.
Now, also keep in mind that you just have to be aware of this because of what she's built on her character. But she has 2 levels of appearance. So she is beautiful.
Yeah, that's that.
What? Just like I know there's a pie.
Oh, the butt's going to happen in role playing.
Yeah, she's just real pretty. She's got long black curlyish hair with the braid here and there. She's dressed like a true tree lover, and she's walking with a tall, crooked, dark wood staff with some decorations on it and stuff. But she looks to be 20s, it's a mid to late 20s ish, somewhere in there. So she's youngish and she's real pretty. But she's mad at you, real mad.
Rinvoq? Or...
At Pi.
And pie.
Okay, because I'm like, because you're over there by me. I'm like, why are you smacking the old man?
Yeah. I'm mad at you too. I'm mad at everything. Mad at you.
I mean, I may be a dirty old man, but I'm not a dirty old man with you.
That's smart.
Taking a quick moment to see if my character recognizes her. Obviously not. Can I help you?
Is Pi the one?
Yes, Pi is the one.
Can I help you? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Can I help you? I don't know. Can you put any of those trees back? You know, out of all the ones that you chopped down in my forest? Can you do that?
Let's see. Whatever.
Whatever. What do you mean, whatever? And then the swatting intensifies. And we're going for a shin kick now. Because he done whatevered me. So we're going for a shin kick.
And she's not going to be able to hurt you. You got armor, so.
I'll probably hurt myself, right? Like my toes, my little tree hugger shoes.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those where, you know how the girl smacks the guy, she hurts her hand smacking him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So hurts the foot, starts hopping, drops staff, still cursing up a blue streak in your direction.
And now she's blaming him for her hurt foot.
It's his fault that I kicked him and hurt him.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
I know the thing.
Mm-hmm. So should I just go?
Yeah, just roll play however you want to, Pi. But right now,
I'm not going to ask Rinvoq. Do I just go and let you deal with her?
Yeah. Check in with Kenparka if you need any other weapons or anything, and if you can find Beatrice, she can probably set you up with a few things too. And I'll get the quartermaster to find you some quarters.
Thank you. I'll be on my way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best to get out of there without
and
hurting her.
She's kind of petered out, holding her foot and pouting, and you're getting the evil eye as you escape with your life. Lucky you, because she totally could have taken you, totally. No, she could not. She couldn't have even taken you to breakfast. Can't do it. You could barely walk. All right, we're good.
Giving him a splinter or something, maybe.
Right, like a really mad splinter, infected splinter. It's fingertip. I think she's planning this out loud, quietly. Big splinter.
Well.
Fingernail.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hello. I'm a Rinvoq, and you seem a bit combative. Are you looking for employment? Because
well, she's gonna remember herself and stand up, hobble a second, pick up her staff, smooth out her little skirt, her dress thing. I apologize for that. That being decided to take part in the deforesting of my home, and that's kind of why I need to start over, but so I figured, I'm good with nature stuff, kind of my jam. I could be good at basically anything, really.
Okay.
But
good.
Yeah, that's my experience. That I could totally be good at whatever you needed, honestly.
Well, the mission we're getting ready to embark on takes us to the Carrion Wilderness. Are you familiar?
Absolutely.
Good.
Yep.
Oh, we definitely could use someone who is.
I lied. I don't anything about that, but I'm good with wilderness. And trees and stuff.
Yeah, obviously, the woodsman that you just smacked around a little bit may be useful too, but Yeah, I think your skill set kind of complements his in a way. So, great. Of course, we do pay by the day or the month, whichever you choose. And of course, free room and board, food, anything you need. We also have, you know, places of worship as well, is based on your garb. I assume that you're some sort of nature priest, I guess.
Well, I dabble with spirits of nature from time to time. They tend to be real helpful most of the time,
Okay, good. Well, awesome. Anyhow, after all that, I'm kind of a little bit flabbergasted. I apologize.
Oh, no, I apologize. I promise I could totally be super duper professional. Yeah, we can. I promise I won't hit him again unless, he makes me hit him again.
Okay. That seems like it might be a high likelihood. I hope that won't be too much of an issue, will it?
I mean, am I allowed to hit him again if he makes me hit him again?
Who am I?
Like once?
I don't think I could stop you.
Okay, then yeah, sure. We're gonna be great. It's gonna be.
I'm an older guy. Yeah, I get by.
Yeah,
But,
shouldn't be a problem whatsoever. It should be great. We're gonna be great. Be fine.
All right. Well, short interview, obviously, but again, you'll need to meet with Beatrice. She can help you out with any special materials or items you may need. She's our resident artist. You know that word. And of course, our quartermaster can get you set up with quarters of your choosing if you wish. And
So,
if there are any weapon needs.
A little question.
Yeah.
Speaking about sleeping, is there a place where I could sleep? Outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's plenty of spaces to sleep. Would you prefer foresty or plains or open spaces or a meadow or
I mean,
a pond?
I'm used to forest, but as long as there's like a tree, there doesn't have to be like a bush. And honestly, there doesn't even have to really be any trees, but as long as there's not a roof, I'm real good. But trees are good.
Well, we can accommodate you. We do have an orchard, so it'll probably work for you then.
Ooh, dibs.
Hey, very good. Yeah. In fact, it's spring is almost upon us. Things are blooming, so it'll be quite fragrant out there with the apples and all.
That actually sounds like the most delightful thing I've heard since the incident.
If you don't want to talk about it, I'm fine with that.
Well, it's just, it's a shame that we'll just go killing innocent trees just willy-nilly. People live there. Animals live there. But do they ask? No, they don't ask or anything like that. They just come in and they start chopping stuff down. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine because there's more trees. And this is going to be fine. It's going to be great. It's going to be so good.
Yeah, she's not going to like the real me.
By the way, I'm Agnes.
Oh, hi. And I'm Rinvoq.
Nice to meet you.
Under my breath, if the story gets out that I burned down like a small stand of trees to kill a guy.
Twitch.
But hey, it's cost to doing business.
I'm sure I'm sure that Agnes will be introduced to the mercenary life pretty quickly. Yeah.
It's a bit mercenary. Yeah, we I think put it bluntly, the mission is the top priority. So, whatever we can do to accomplish the mission in the most efficient manner possible is what we're going to try to do. Of course, that also includes minimizing risk as well. So, I try to run a pretty tight ship, so we just don't just go running off and killing anybody or anything, unless it asks for it. So
Yeah.
anyhow,
Right, because I mean, if they make you kill them, then what can you do?
yeah, exactly right. And well, anyway, as a bonus, of course, any loot that we find belongs to the party until the mission is over, and at that point, then we divvy it up. So,
Sounds fair enough to me.
okay, very good.
All right, so
Welcome aboard.
Thanks, Captain. Right? Aye. No.
Yes,
Okay.
Rinvoq.
Cool. Got it. Hmm. Yep.
Just
You go by Rin short? No.
no, that reminds me of a Chihuahua I had a friend that knew once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I like animals, but the real small bee ones, they're hard to love.
Yeah, those little yappy ones that piss all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Okay.
great.
Anyway,
Wonderful. I'll go find Beatrice and look forward to working with you.
Awesome. Well, I think we're going to be leaving within the day. Well, not today, but tomorrow, certainly early the following day for our mission.
Sounds like a plan.
all right, so Agnes, we'll go ahead and have you leave the tavern for now, and then I got a little role playing to do with Rinvoq, and then we're gonna work our way around things. But as you leave the tavern,
did I leave too much?
Oh no, you're good. Rinvoq's gonna wind up annoyed by this, but it's Rinvoq. Because the exploits of the mercenary company need to be recorded. There's a bard here right now, and he heard that there was a pretty lady, and he sees you come walking out of the tavern, and he picks up his lute and he starts playing the opening chords to Pretty Woman.
Oh no, you gotta stop. You got.
And then he stops. And he goes, "Okay, well I got a better one," and he switches over to "What's your name?"
I vomit all over it.
How far away is this bard?
He's over by the pond, by the spring.
So not that far. I'm going to untune his lute mid
Oi!
with apportation.
You there with the frickin' guitar! Knock that racket off!
Well, it's out of tune now, so okay.
Thank you.
So sorry.
Raynor, thank you so much for fixing that lute.
Nobody saw it. I can cast that without any rituals, so I just stared at the lute and it became untuned.
Rinvoq's smart. Lots smart. And we'll just let it play through for this scene.
Maybe stupid.
Just for this scene.
Okay. I waved my hand at it and it untuned.
Neat trick.
Well, you could just say you were aggravated, and instead of doing the typical of being able to just think about it and make it happen, you made the hand motion because you're just aggravated. Because
you're trying to prove that you're cool.
Well, no,
right?
no, because
I'm trying to prove that I'm cool.
Oh, there you go.
He has daggers floating in the air around his head as he's just sitting there practicing magic.
So, Rinvoq, actually, I need you back in the tavern.
I got a lute to break. I'll be like John Belushi in Animal House when he gets that guitar from that guy. And he just smashes the shit out of it.
Agnes is like, yeah, I think I'm going to get along just fine.
And the bard's going to go, do you know how much that cost?
I don't care. You're here to record, not to play. So record.
Yeah. What he said.
Fine.
Back in the back
And
to my
so,
stool I go.
And so as you're heading back to your stool, now instead of strumming, since he doesn't have an instrument, now he starts singing Pretty Woman.
I'm going to shove him in the spring. Can I do that?
Yes. We're
Okay.
not even going to require any die rolls. Yes.
It sounds like you need to cool off. I'm not interested. And she's gonna hightail it.
You don't puke in the spring.
Don't do it. Yep.
I actually almost want to make you roll a self-control roll on that one.
Right.
Actually, you know what? I think we're going to, just so you can get some experience with how to do the different rolls.
Okay.
So, you pull up your character sheet,
All right. Yeah, I got it.
and you see where you have your squeamish, because we did the special squeamish for you.
I do. Wait. I did thought maybe. Let me see. Kind of might. Yeah.
Yeah, so you scroll down to the bottom. Not at the bottom. You scroll down about midway. You see where it says your advantages, disadvantages, perks, and
Yep.
quirks.
I got it.
There you go.
That wasn't me.
Oh, that wasn't you. So you'll see where you have squeamish, and it has the CR12.
The CR.
Yeah.
Oh.
And, oh no, she puked in the spring.
Oh, jeez. Gonna have to clean that up, I guess.
The reason
Sorry.
Daniel was untuning the guitar was because of Trickster, anyways.
No,
Oh,
okay.
Sorry.
that's awesome.
Sorry.
Now-
Sorry.
Well,
Sorry.
the reason why I disassembled it was because of cranky old man.
So, just so you know, J-Mar, let me make sure I throw this out there. I like to do role playing, not role playing. But I appreciate you making the roll. But as long as you're role playing the disadvantage, I'm not gonna make you roll it.
Oh, yeah.
Part of the reason I had Agnes do it is because she's completely new to GURPS, plus she's new to Foundry. So, want to get her a little experience with her character sheet, and it was a fitting moment for her to have to roll her squeamish to go, does she manage to resist puking in the spring?
Nope. Sure don't.
Or did she puke on the bard in the
In the spring.
Well, that's pretty much how that works.
Yes. So instead of like a water fountain, right? I'm just a vomit fountain for a minute. You know what I mean? Not
Oh.
a full minute, like a second. And
I was about to say, that's a long puke.
that's a lot of vomit. That's some like exorcist level vomiting. I'm not there yet.
Oh.
Oh.
He's concerned because you said yet.
Sitting across the pond.
Well, who knows?
Wow. That's
You
impressive.
know? Maybe it can become an offensive maneuver, a defensive offensive maneuver. Who knows? It's a game, you know?
So, all right. So, Rinvoq, your new recruits have come through. Agnes, you're having some challenges right now because Kenparka has finished with his training session with all these young recruits, and now you have all these young men wanting to come talk to you.
No. I make a run, and he told me where to go, though, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just yell out really loud. I'm allergic to genitalia, and run.
Rinvoq, you heard that.
I bet she's never taken her underwear off. Anyhow.
I don't want it. No.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
We may have to address the cadets.
so Kenparka comes into the tavern. He grabs a beer, and he looks at you and goes, "So, boss, the new recruits we've got here, they're just heard you're having to head up into what sounds like a bit more dangerous territory. These guys aren't ready for that. However, those three new people that just showed up today, with the way they held themselves, with the way they carried themselves, they seem to be a bit more experienced than these green recruits we've picked up."
I understood that. These, aren't these the cadets for the Raven Academy? They're getting, basic military drills.
They are getting basic military drills, but at the same time, we had hoped for them to be able to go do some jobs.
Yeah.
But they're not ready for a job.
No, this is not that kind of job yet. If anything, honestly, let's try him out on guard duty. I think that would be a good thing. Have each platoon leader organize a guard roster, and then and also get with.
Well, and I'm going to have to stay here to keep training these recruits, so I can't go with you.
Yeah.
But you're going to a forest where the seasons are backwards. That doesn't even make sense to me.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me either. So I'm skeptical about what's really going on up there. However, incidentally, we did just bring on board someone who has an expertise in that area. So, if anything, she should be able to make sense of it.
All right.
So,
well, I just thought I'd throw in my 2 cents of who I was going to recommend for the job, and those.
do you have recommendations?
Oh yeah, those 3. Beatrice, I need here, and she's busy. Making stuff. And you can take that bard with you, just to get him out of my hair.
Well, I mean, yeah. Honestly, my thinking was to set him to writing educational manuscripts for the academy.
That works too, as long as he stays the hell away from me, because
that is excellent. That'll probably be what we need to do.
He's constantly trying to play songs.
Yeah, well, if he comes up with another instrument, feel free to deposit it wherever you see fit.
Next thing I know, a guy shows up with a mouth harp. Oh, I'm sorry. Janor had to go hit the head real fast.
He's exploring.
Rolled up in there.
I was just saying, you just ran right past him while they're told us straight to the bathroom. It's like, I guess he had. I guess
got a bad apple out of the orchard.
I guess he needed to go.
Anyhow, but yeah, I was thinking between that and also maybe using. You could also probably have him dictate or transcribe the school regulations too. I'm sure you have a good idea for that, and so it beats having to write them yourself.
Oh yeah. Well, you and I both know that me writing it's going to be
I know, punishment, stick to the head. I know.
Well, and it's only going to be like 2 sentences. Do it right, or don't do it.
Yeah, we need to kind of embellish that a little bit. So.
All right. Well,
and of course, we also could send him to some of the local knights that are in the area, and have him record what their recommendations for mounted combat and those sort of things, so we can train them in the
sure
knightly ways as well. I'll get them out of here for a while. Of course, it may not ingratiate us with the local nobles, but
yeah, we'll just have them write the manuals for now. That works.
Yeah. Okay, because I mean, I know some of those guys can fucking talk.
So, all right, so we'll wrap up here with Rinvoq.
Yeah.
Janor, you see the young lady, and I'm not even sure. Okay, Napoleon, I'm not sure where you're at or where you're going, because I know you can't see your screen right now.
Yeah, I see things moving, but it's just like an icon on a black screen at this point.
Wow.
Last person we had that challenge with was Tiny, and it was kind of like an internet bandwidth thing. And this is a tiny map.
Mm-hmm.
That could be my case. I am on what equates to a cell phone connection.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's exactly it. Then. Yeah, it's a bandwidth issue for you.
I mean, this thing can download multiple megs a second, but that doesn't mean it likes to.
Yeah.
We're doing a couple different things. Voice.
I have
voice
Chrome at the moment.
Yeah. So, Pi, I would definitely recommend, even though it's going to force you to kind of drop out of voice and the game for a second. I'd recommend go ahead and rebooting your machine just so it clears that stuff out. Because what's happened is Chrome has a lot of TSR stuff that it does. And so, like, if you had multiple tabs open or anything like that, even after you close Chrome, it doesn't completely clear it. But when you reboot your machine...
I switched to... I was going to say, because I did switch away to, like, Opera GX for a while, but I ended up having the same problem after a while with that. And so now I just kind of float back between the two.
So, but I mean, we'll hang out and wait for you to be able to come back. So just go ahead and reboot your machine. I mean, that'll work out a little bit better, I think. That way you can access your character sheet and all that kind of stuff.
All right. Because, I mean, I have my character sheet open, but that's all I can do.
Right. But that makes it challenging because, I mean, when we get into combat or something, you're going to actually want to be able to see the map and be able to see what's going on, you know? Mm-hmm. Then again, you always have the stream available, but then you get to see it from the DM side.
And you're lagged, too.
Yeah, in your case, I would definitely recommend not having my stream open while you're trying to play. Casper, what's going on, buddy? So, all right. In the meantime, you come back out of there after talking with Kenparka, and you see Agnes running for the hills.
No, the orchard's that way, downhill.
Yeah. She's going the wrong way.
Can I make an about turn, or do I hear him? You know?
I don't know. So
there's trees everywhere, so I'm sure she's just going to pick one. So
way we're going to find out is you click on your character sheet, and then on the left-hand side of your character sheet, you see you have your basic attributes. Below that, you have your secondary attributes. Then you have where it has perception. Then you have vision, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. You'll click that number 14 on your hearing. And yes, you heard him.
Okay. Huh? What? And she'll look around and be like, which way? Which way?
Oh, that way.
I'll go that way.
And you know, you can see a few of the new recruits and everything. They're doing the Wolf Bugs Bunny thing where they got the tongue hanging out of the mouth going, "It's a girl." Because they don't consider Beatrice to be a girl, because Beatrice is so stinky from all the chemicals and everything that she uses, and the ragtag accoutrements that she uses for armor. I mean, you can barely tell Beatrice is a girl.
Well, eyes front, gentlemen.
And Janor, you've kind of gotten a chance to witness all this. You look over at Janor on the other side of the spring that needs some mucking out. You might need to, assign a couple of recruits to go clean up the pond.
Ew.
Hopefully they're not guys that have sympathy puke. Because
At least things aren't boring around here.
No, they're not, apparently.
But you see, Janor, he's using aportation, and he's got a couple of daggers just kind of floating around his head.
Okay. Well, all right. Got a few talents, I see. Very good. Carry on.
So, Janor, give me a smell check.
Smell check?
Yes.
Oh.
Taste, smell check.
Oh boy.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That's
Apparently your nose don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Right now.
Because you're damn near standing next to the building. I was gonna throw you something that was gonna be fun, but all you can smell is the puke in the pond.
Oh no. The puke springs.
Oh boy.
I guess with that roll, that means that the guys that were assigned to go clean up the spring were sympathy pukers, and so now not just cleaning up her puke, they have to clean up theirs.
Gonna have to put up a sign. No parking beyond this point.
Been here for under a day, and I'm getting a sign put up because of me. I'm an impact.
Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished.
First impressions are so important.
Yeah.
It will be memorable.
Oh no!
I just want to meet that person that makes everybody put warning labels on things. That's the person I want to meet.
Well, you've got her in your party now. So.
Oh boy! That's gonna be great.
Oh, so you're the reason that Gillette Foamy. I mean, hell, you wouldn't name your dog Foamy, but it has a warning label on it that says "Do not use near open flame." I mean,
listen, a
who-
girl won't save her legs in the bathtub with candles. You know what I mean? You don't go into it thinking it's going to be dangerous because it's my shaving gel and it's an open flame. You know what I mean? Like, who does this? Who thinks this?
I was like, who?
Next thing you know, you don't have any eyebrows. You know,
Who shaves within an inch of a candle?
It's real tiny, my bathtub. Okay, like it's a real small bathroom. Don't judge.
They got battery-powered ones now that look like little flames, you know?
True, but it doesn't have the same atmosphere.
Oh, yes, the ambiance, of course.
Like the ambiance, you know?
Definitely going to be getting along.
All right, so I am going to throw a couple things into.
The puke spray?
I got to pull up character sheets. All right, there's Janor. There's Nalon. There's Agnes. Now, Agnes, yours is going to be a little bit more challenging because we're not quite done with your character sheet. But this should stick for you. So, all right, that's going to Nalon. We're going to throw this on you, and we're going to throw that on you. All right, now I'll scroll to the bottom for your equipment. 3 of those for you.
You giving out?
Oh. I see
There's
that
3
you've done
for
a
you.
thing.
And
Passing out goodies?
there's 3 for you.
Yeah.
All right. So if you, I'm closing the character sheets now. Now, if you open your character sheet and you look at your equipment, you're going to have an additional piece of equipment sitting in there.
Oh.
Should have 3 of them. Well, the quantity is 3. It's 1 item, but you get 3 of them.
Ah,
But
I'll
that's.
stick those in my bandolier.
I assumed that you're going to move them wherever you need to. Now, granted, you can't drag stuff on the character sheet like you can in GCS. So, well, I'll.
We have to make it equipment before we can do that.
Oh no! I gave them major healing potions that was already equipment.
Oh, okay. That should be a little higher. Oh, that's good. Those will be handy.
That's what they've gotten from that. That was the initial stuff they got from Beatrice.
Yeah, she's pretty good about that.
No bread until the 18th.
I don't like this theater.
Yeah, because it swells up still. You know, I got that new.
Yeah. No, you got the new stomach, or
Yeah.
or the less, or the half a stomach.
Yeah. Still lost 40 pounds. That's pretty good.
Dude, that's jeez.
Oh, you have a sleeve?
Oh, I can eat all kinds of stuff, but I can't eat a lot.
Do you have a sleeve or a pouch?
I got the sleeve.
I have a sleeve, and I had the biliopancreatic diversion. Like 7, 8, 9 years ago now.
Jeez.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah.
Weird stomach, buddy. Got banana stomach. Woohoo!
Yeah. So, but today I did I bought a hamburger and some loaded French fries, and so I basically took through everything out except for the hamburger patty and cheese, and like got only like a third of the French fries.
Yep.
That was it.
Now, I see Pie is logged into Foundry. I'm just waiting for him to get back into voice over here. Once he gets back in voice, then Rinvoq, I'm going to have you, basically call in the 3 new recruits so that you can go and actually discuss the job with them.
I can remember what the job was. I know I had to go to frickin' this place in here,
Yep.
The wilderness. I just can't remember the name of it all. So I'm sure it's on my notepad somewhere. Which
You gotta go to the Carrion Wilderness.
yeah.
And in the Carrion Wilderness, this is where there's an area that supposedly the seasons are running a little funky. Something's affecting the ecology over there. That they want you to investigate.
Yeah, we're gonna need to find us a guide too, so we can maybe suss out the area in question.
So, and then there's other things that are going to be happening there, but that's all part of another story that you don't know yet.
Oh, well, of course, I'm not a psychic. You didn't allow those.
Nope.
I'm a wizard, damn it.
So yeah, once Pi is able to rejoin voice on Discord, then
Okay.
we'll move forward with that. So I guess we can
5 or 10. I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee.
absolutely take a bio break, do what you need to do. I'll chat with chat.
Keurig upstairs here, so I'm gonna utilize it.
And
on my mobile, so I'm going to utilize that to venture in the kitchen.
it's pretty awesome. We got 5 people watching the stream right now, so that's
hey,
pretty cool.
guys. I'm not used to an audience. How do they like the vomit?
Well, there was some people that asked some questions on that. Pix went puke. You can do puke in GURPS? Going, yes, you can. 9 likes. Dude, that is awesome. Wow. Yeah, for my tabletop streams, 9 likes. That is seriously awesome. And then we got...
It does count as a natural weapon.
Yeah, and then Frostbite's just going, poor pond.
Made a last thing.
I mean,
My favorite is when fright checks show up and then you end up vomiting for 16 rounds of combat.
right?
Oh.
So, there's a lot of different pieces to throw in here. One of the things that I would like to do at some point in time, probably between now and the next game session, especially for those of you that are brand new to GURPS, I'd like to try to get with you in between game sessions and do a mock combat with you, so that you can get familiar with how combat works in the game. Like I said, especially those of you that are brand new to GURPS. Hey, Pi, I see you're back.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Our brawl.
And I see you have the game loaded up. Do you have a non-gray screen?
Yes, I have a lovely, fancy little pond next to me, some trees over there.
Fan-
A bunch of black bars, I'm assuming, are things I can't see through.
Fantastic. Yep. There are vision blockers in the game. A lot of this happens with the maps that I design, and I use Dungeon Alchemist for most of my maps. I'll have to keep in mind your bandwidth so that when I create the maps, I don't make them too freaking huge.
That shouldn't actually be a problem. I mean, I can run a majority of modern games on medium to high with full particle effects being sent my way from other people. So
Okay.
It's just, I think I'm having a weird time because of maybe some weather that I don't see.
Okay.
Mine gets piped in from California, so.
Oh, that's right. You're not British. You're Californian.
No, I thought you were giving her a joke. I'm American as you can be. I'm from Florida.
Oh my gosh. I thought I just didn't. And I was just going to be quiet about it. Right? I was like, maybe he was born in Britain and then, so like he's technically British, but he just doesn't sound British.
You're just going, you're just sitting here going, this is the most American Brit I've ever heard.
Yeah, I'm not saying shit.
Yeah. I was like, I'm roll with it.
We were both just gonna go with it.
Yeah.
So while we're
He's just saying it's a duck, even though we all know it's a goose.
so out of curiosity, and I don't normally ask this question, but because for all three of you, this is new group, new game, whatnot.
Knew everything.
Knew everything.
How are you guys liking at least the opening of the game?
Yeah, temperature check.
I mean, I really like the art so far. I think you guys are dope. The combat is going to be make or break for me. I can kind of already tell, because that's where it's going to get crunchy for me. Because I did struggle with the way spells work. Because, like I said, I'm 5e,
Yep.
born and bred, so to speak. So it's a big difference. But we'll have to see how combat feels, and that'll be the make or break, probably.
Well,
I'll be able to introduce you to the beauty of the macro. It's a one-button push thing, and your attacks are done, that kind of thing.
yeah, we can do lots of on the platform
we can
list.
simplify some things, just show you how to do the range. It's real simple. A lot of stuff is very automated, so it is complicated, but the tools make it easy. So,
I'm willing to give it a shot for sure. So we'll see how that session goes, whether probably be the make or break. But if it's too clunky, it is what it is. But you guys are great to play with so far, and you're a fun DM. And I like the map. I like the system. I like the sheets. I like the program. That's what I meant to say. Of Forge. Is it Forge?
Yeah,
Foundry?
Forge uses Foundry.
Yeah.
Forge is like the hosting cloud, and Foundry is run off of it. But yeah, it could actually even be hosted from your own computer. I used to do that a lot, but then I found the latency was better by running on Forge.
Everything else is super fun so far to me.
Okay. Well, then let me finish get my temperature check here. Janor, how you feeling?
Loving the you all meet in the tavern vibes. Constructed getting to know yous, but we will. It is what it is. It's a TTRPG, and we will get into the fun time soon.
Absolutely. And then Pi, I know you're frustrated with the technical issues you've been having on your end, but how you feeling about at least with the role playing?
So far, that's been fine. I feel I'm being a little bit stiff, but that is also part of the character, so that's going to take a second to remember to get back into it. But technical issues are something I don't kind of quantify here because that's technical issues. But like I said, to you at least, I'll give it a couple of sessions and kind of see how it, kind of hammers out.
Yeah, well, and like I said, combat can wind up being a little crunchy. When we are going to step into combat, what I'll typically do, at least what I try to do, I will not start a combat at the middle of the game session. And I will not start combat at the end of the game session. If we are at a section where we're getting ready to step into a combat that I know is going to take a little bit of time, we'll actually wind up calling this session early. That way you get character points. You have an opportunity to spend your character points before stepping into the combat. Because on rare occasions, combats have lasted more than one game session.
Yeah.
But if we go in knowing that the next game session we're stepping into combat, it makes things easier on everybody. As far as those kind of pieces, I really try to manage that as best as I can. Now, granted, there are times where the players kick off a combat going, you know what, I don't like this guy, I'm going to punch him in the face. And I wind up going, well, all right then. But now that we've got everybody back, we're going to... You don't need to move your characters or anything. It's not necessary. Ooh, very bad.
Yeah, I know. Nobody likes me.
Rinvoq has given a summons to the three of you to come and see him.
Call the staff meeting.
Yep.
Not summons.
Okay. To her, I feel like that to make sure to bring her staff. So she'll do that because it's a staff meeting. Oh my god, we are not having a kitty. We are not doing that. Sorry, my cats are fighting. Let's not.
Huh?
Oh, hey.
Cat fight.
Hey. No, I'll vomit on you. I'll do it.
So,
anyway.
This will be, and Scott, this will be your section to be able to tell them about the job and about where y'all are going and everything. This way they can kind of decide on whether or not they need additional equipment. And a couple of the characters still haven't even gone through the equipment purchasing portion of the character build. So,
Yep.
but we'll, this way, they can find out the job and they'll equip themselves as needed in accordance to what you tell them. So, the floor belongs to all four of you.
Yeah.
I think I messed something up. I see two of me.
Well, you shouldn't have drank so much.
No.
It's just coffee, I swear.
I had that happen to me too. Just give it a second. It's soaking black.
Yeah, that's all it is. And then it does a thing where it leaves a shadow where you were in case you need to undo your move too during combat. It'll do that too. So it's a thing.
Okay.
Anyway,
I just moved it like a smidge and it fixed it. Okay. We're good.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I really have no idea what unit of measurement a smidge is, but nonetheless,
it's a little bit more than a smooch. You know.
Yeah, and she's allergic. She's allergic to smooches.
Pretty allergic.
Yeah, maybe very allergic to smooches.
The way I told the DM, like, have you ever seen a cat after it smells something it really does not approve of? Where it goes, bleh.
Yeah.
That's how she reacts to, like, romantic overtures.
Yeah, that kind of reminds me of a shit house in Iraq.
See? That's it. You got it.
Nothing worse than 110-degree heat.
Baking poop. Just delicious baking
plastic box with a seed in it.
Yeah, that's how she feels about romance. Right there. You nailed it.
Anyhow. Okay, so gents and ladies, about the mission. We're going to be traveling north toward Cataran, and then from there to Beckley Hold. We'll be picking up supplies in Beckley Hold before we jump off into the Curion Wilderness. At some point, of course, we're also going to see if we can find ourselves a guide to take us to this area that supposedly the seasons are backwards, to say the least. So it's definitely a supernatural phenomena. I'm relying on Agnes's expertise in that particular area as well, so you may be able to shed some light on that, hopefully.
I'm here. There's a tree. Yep.
I'm not sure what will be exactly at the center of that, per se. It could be, well, anything at this point. So, that handling some of the unknown unknowns will probably fall to Janor and I forgot his name.
Nalon?
Yeah, that guy, Navon, I think. Anyhow, but yeah, between them and of course, and my own expertise on things arcane and unknown, we'll hopefully be able to investigate this and take care of it.
And don't forget, you got one other guy that's going to be joining you.
Yeah, and of course we have another professional that should be joining us. And I'm not normally this forgetful, but it'll come to me later on what his name was. Anyhow.
That's Cesar.
Okay. So with that guy, that makes us a party of 5, which we should be able to handle pretty much anything that comes at us as long as we work together. That's one of the key things. I try to coordinate our movements in defending ourselves or attacking as necessary. Once again, loot is your bonus pay, so anything we find that we determine that is worthy of acquiring and inventory, then we shall do that. Any questions?
Do you have any extra tents?
We have plenty of things. Plenty of tents. We have horses. We have a wagon. We'll probably bring a wagon too.
Oh, horses.
Yeah, well, you don't like horses? Or horses
What,
don't like you?
You don't like trees or horses? Is there anything else that you'd like to put on the list, that is good and of nature while we're at it?
No, that was different guy.
Let's just say I'm a city boy, and we'll leave it at that.
That explains a lot.
So it looks like you're going to be riding in the wagon then. Understood.
Yeah, I've never ridden a horse in my life. Been on a boat twice. Been on a boat twice.
Was that like
that was
back and
interesting.
forth? Was it just back and forth?
Honestly, it's pretty much because that was the whole went to Remeria and then came back.
My college years.
Okay, very good. Well, that is me. We will be traveling. I assume that once we get to the wilderness, being that it's also somewhat swampy, we'll probably take some sort of canoes or flat-bottom boats of some sort to take our gear in and bring our loot out.
Well, you know what they say about flat-bottom boats? They make the rockin' world go round, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes. I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
They're good for rivers?
Yeah, the river ran through it. No.
It did. That's true. That's as the old wise men once said. The river did indeed run through it. Words. Yeah. English.
You'll probably find a nature witch by the name of Sally. She's fat.
Yeah, I've heard that. I think I might be related to her.
Maybe not.
I was thinking about the Carrion Wilderness, and so this is actually more for Kate, but there's a section of the Carrion Wilderness that I almost named Voodoo Lake.
Oh. See, yeah, there should be an entire musically themed fantastical world to play in. Like, we should just...
Well, I mean, I'll say out of the new Skynyrd, that is probably one of my absolute favorite songs. Now, don't get me wrong. The Last Rebel album, the whole album was amazing. But, that came out before I graduated high school. That came out before the internet.
Yeah. Well, a lot of good stuff did. To be.
Yeah, like me and Scott.
Well, I mean.
He's a little doubtful. I don't know.
To be determined.
All right, so we've gotten a lot of our introductions done, and honestly, it's still pretty early.
Yeah.
So I really don't want to wrap up here because this is way early to wrap a session. And because if you're East Coast time, so typically we start the game session at 8 o'clock and we wrap up by about 11. So I know it's a little bit of a shorter session than what most players are accustomed to because it's really only about a 3-hour session.
Could do a mock battle.
But some of us have to be adults and we have to go to sleep at some point in time because we have to work.
Oh, yeah.
Do a mock battle. They end it after an hour or so, no matter what. Just to
actually, I was thinking we're not going to bother with a mock battle, but we do need to do some bookkeeping real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So Janor, I think you've got your equipment all sorted, right?
Yeah, he is all geared up. I've got some magic armor, a sword, some daggers, a backpack.
Hang on.
Usual.
You know, I didn't check on your character sheet. How much money did you spend on equipment?
3,000. That includes some
Okay.
silver, copper, and gold coins that he had on his character. I have 1 character point invested in extra money so that I could afford my fine quality saber.
Okay, so you bought a level of wealth? I don't remember seeing that on your character sheet.
Signature gear.
Signature gear / points for cash.
Okay, so when I'm doing signature gear, I don't do the signature gear cash thing. Signature gear, I'll give you a piece of gear.
Okay.
But we can talk about that later. I'm certain you're probably okay. What's your DR?
I have DR3 on my torso, vitals and.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Just +1 DR armor. It's nothing extravagant.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stress it. Because the starting gold or the starting money that I typically give is 2,000.
Yeah, it's pretty standard for the second level.
Mm-hmm. And then the signature gear, I don't do the half deal. We take a look at whatever it is you're purchasing, and then we figure out how many points of signature gear you have to have for that particular point item. But you don't get the remainder as change.
Sure.
But no, it sounds like you're good. All right. So, and the reason I don't want to do the mock combat thing just yet is because both Pi and Agnes, neither one of them have got full equipment, so they don't have any armor.
Yeah.
I'm totally naked.
Yeah, I'm in my hippie clothes. So
it'd be one of those things. I could do the storyline and run us into abandoned encampment, but they're not going to have any defense at all.
You're going to get clobbered. Okay.
That's what the Dodge is for. You don't need armor.
Have you
We get a truck?
You ever seen a Dodge? Yeah.
yeah,
They're all
a Ram,
broken.
right? 1800.
Yeah. Okay.
Does it have a Hemi in it? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm done.
So I posted in the in-game chat, Foundry chat, what the main mission is, and we also have a side mission too. There's a highly addictive drug being produced in the Carrion Wilderness called Epiphany. Completely
That's
addictive.
a great name for a drug.
Yeah, called Epiphany. And completely addictive, but it can increase a mage's power tenfold. But the side effects, of course, burns out any magery that the person may have, as well as maybe even their intellect fully. One victim that was addicted to the drug is currently in a vegetative state of some sort. So. And no known way to heal that. So But for the main mission, it's a belief that it's some sort of second age threat. And incidentally, this second age threat happened to have intelligence on this mercenary unit. So it's a direct threat, in my opinion. And well, our livelihood is at stake, so we need to explore what this threat is, neutralize it, or turn it to our advantage, one way or the other. So that's it in a nutshell, ladies and gents.
And so the paperwork on getting you guys set up with your gear and stuff, we can do that in between now and the next session. In the meantime, we can move forward a little bit. So everybody has control of the party token on this map. Hang on, Pie's trying to make it over.
Yep. Taking just a moment.
Well, so on my screen it shows me which map you're on.
Yep.
So we'll give you a moment to make it over here. Yep, party token.
Did you want to link that to party loot?
I don't remember.
Because I didn't see it linked.
Yeah, I think it's linked to party loot.
Okay.
Yep, you double click it, brings up party loot.
Okay. And where is the party loot?
Side note, I just thought of it. Oh, go ahead. No, y'all got to figure this.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask you a quick question. Is there a way for me to see like your stream chat and stuff without me seeing the DM secrets?
Yeah, there is. Frostbite, how do you pop out chat? I know a couple of moderators that have done that because they like to have the chat up, but also not stream snipe.
Yeah, exactly. So like,
You should be able to click on the upper right of the
little
and
three.
chat.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So and then just stay off of the. Okay, cool. Sweet. Now I can see people. All right, just for.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I appreciate that.
Okay, the equipment's actually in the base camp character.
What is?
The equipment. It's in the base camp character.
Oh, yeah.
It's not connected to the party loot character.
Because everything got brought back to the base camp.
Yeah, exactly. So there's nothing in party loot.
Currently, no.
That explains why. Okay.
Oh, Dr. Octopus is in the chat. Welcome.
Yeah. I made it. Cool.
Oh, and you made a new account too, just so that you could have a.
No, I just changed. I figured out how to change. It's hooked to my Google account. So if you go to your Google account settings and change the name for like the Google account, yeah.
Boy, Frostbite, you're gonna have a hard time typing her name because that's a D0C.
You can just call me Doc, but yeah.
Well, no. If he's typing in commands to give you stuff or whatnot, then.
Oh yeah, that means you don't have to give me stuff though. See.
But there are little games that you can do in the chat. You can do the exclamation gamble all. You can do the exclamation heist all, or an amount of your choice. There's also exclamation slots that, well, you're almost guaranteed to always lose your points on that. But
because it's a slot. I mean, yeah. Unless you're like a grandma in Florida, you're screwed.
But when you win big.
True.
So
I'm thinking that this grenade of liquid ice. We can give that to
Janor.
Because he might be flanking at some point and be able to toss that at someone's inconvenience.
And Janor's just going, I get grenades.
Yeah, it's a magical grenade, but it's a grenade nonetheless.
The holy hand grenade of Antioch. Anybody?
I mean,
Anybody?
What does throwing
This is
default do versus
the
thrown weapon?
defiling grenade of Igloo.
Yeah, so the first question is, do you have throwing?
I have thrown weapon. I'm just going.
That's actually really good.
Does anyone have throwing?
Well, you guys want
So
See what
Too much.
throwing might default to.
I would.
-3. It's still a 12 for me, so I can
Well,
probably throw that all right.
I'll say you're going to get character points at the end of this session, so I would recommend just grabbing throwing and adding it to your character.
I mean,
It's
you
like
don't want them, I'll take
Oprah.
them.
Like, you know how you get used to
Yeah, go
D&D 5e where you level up every now and then, and now it's like, you get points, everybody gets points.
Yeah.
It's like Oprah,
Look under your seat. There's some points.
right? Like, shoot. I get extra points throwing on a bunch of people by proxy because I threw up in the spring, right? I get vomit
It
points.
depends on the GM.
No, you
GMs for GURPS are stingy.
Does
Yeah.
Agnes want a hat? We have a wide hat with clay beads
Well,
covering it.
I'll say
I mean-
she actually loses points for puking in the spring.
Damn it. That's fair, though. But in future, if I vomit on somebody,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can totally get a point, right? Can I get a point for vomiting on somebody? Unless they're important and then I lose points.
If you can vomit like Mr. Creosote, I think you get points.
And now, is my projectile vomiting, like, if it's Linda Blair level, do I get a point? You know what I mean?
You got to eat a lot of pea soup to make that happen.
Okay, guys, I'm actually, I have that food finding spell, right? So if I'm finding the food, we're eating nothing but pea. I hope you're down with that. Because I'm going to give you points. I'm committed.
Heat?
Peas.
Jeez.
No, we ain't making whiskey, son. We're trying to vomit like the ex. Okay, them's the goal. We're all gonna be vomiting pea soup. And
Your
Just
goals are strange.
just to clarify for you though, peat doesn't make whiskey. That makes scotch.
oh, you're right. Please, my apologies. I don't drink anymore, so I'm off. Yes, that's right. That's the peat aging with the smoke with scotch, and it's.
So tasty.
I haven't had it in so long. I haven't had any drink in like 7 years.
Oh, I decided to be stupid while I was out in Portland, and one of the small restaurants I went to, they had a 25-year Scotch. And I was like, "Oh, let me get a shot of that." And then they brought me my bill.
Oh, yeah.
$25.
Oh no, that was a $75 shot in Portland.
Good Lord. Yeah.
People get weird about their liquors, man.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. When I got my bill, I was like, well, "WTF?"
See, this is where I'm glad I'm like I'm a straight edge kid, quote unquote kid
So-
in heavy parentheses.
So I don't have a map for Katarin yet, but we're gonna go ahead and have y'all travel to Katarin.
Oh, Katarin's a place too. So if I had named her Katarin, it would be Katarin.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You got the Katarin Plain, and then you got the city called Katarin.
yeah. I'm just gonna refer to the fancy French sneeze for us, La Chou, as like I think I might call it La Chou.
So
But
you got the you got the cart with 2 horses. Now, thinking about this Rinvoq, because you got to deal with numbers and all that kind of stuff. You got to be able to feed the horses. How many horses do you actually want to take with you? Because the more horses you take with you, the more we're going to have to load down the cart with feed for the horses.
Well, since we have a guy who can't ride,
Yep.
well, he could.
we could drag him behind the horses. I
My
mean,
dexterity is
Well,
high
no,
enough that
so-
my default
Yeah, he
to ride
could
is
probably.
as
We
good
could.
as most people's
We're
ride.
not doing any combat riding. So I mean, we can put him on a horse and we
Yeah.
can go. So The minimum amount of horses we need, obviously, would be at least, 5? So we have that.
Okay.
And,
but you also know that going into the wilderness, you're not going to want to take the horses with you because...
No, of course not.
That's why I was asking, because you could do you could do the 2 horses on a cart and everybody could just ride in the cart.
Well, that's true. That's not cool, though. So,
That's not cool, though. We get cool points.
well, yeah, it's all about style. I mean, that's what Rinvoq is always about. It's always about style.
He is. He is. No,
overhead if you would like.
Well, Rinvoq wants to make sure there's an appearance.
Yeah, and then of course we could just take a carriage.
Yep.
After all, we would be on official business, so it wouldn't cost us anything.
But the carriage can't carry a whole lot of supplies.
Some gear? I know. That's why I would have to have a teamster with a wagon with all our crap in it. So, I think we're still going to stick with a wagon and, of course, carry enough feed to get us to the next stop, which of course would probably be Kettering. It's probably only a day's ride. And of course, that's why I planned it that way too.
Let's
between
see.
there and it may be 2 days if that's the case, and we'll graze. But there's also probably some smaller towns or villages in between too.
70 or 60.
About
So that's
130 miles.
130 miles with horse plus wagon. You're looking at a maximum of 20 miles a day. No, bad math. That should be 30 miles a day. So 30 miles, 130. We'll just do it 120. So 4 days plus half a day.
Yeah. So. Yeah, and of course there's always going to be little villages on the way too, because we're obviously going to. Well, the one on the map is Crossing, but even still, between Crossing and Kettering, there's one.
Right.
And I'm sure there's a little town between Black Raven and Crossing.
But then we have to increase your travel time, because if you're going to stop there, then
you got to stop overnight.
It should be about 5 days anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take us a week just to get to Kettering, thereabouts,
Yep.
And then probably another week to get to Backley Hold.
Blackley Hold's even farther away. Let's take a look.
Yeah, so that's going to be another week at least.
If we're following the route, that's 70 miles to there. No, well, it's got a curve. 20 plus 30, that's 50, 70, 120 miles.
Yeah. So, roughly 10 or 11 days. If we don't, if we go full tilt.
Yep.
So, I'm figuring in 2 weeks travel just to get to Backley Hold.
And that's what we figured out last time. You had to travel Blackley. And then from Blackley, then you gotta go in the
river boats.
Well, you gotta go in the Kyrian Wilderness, but you don't know where in the Kyrian Wilderness you need to go.
Well, we need a guide. And there are obviously going to be guides at Backley Hold because, well, it's close to the Kyrian Wilderness.
Yep. So, 2 weeks there.
Yeah.
There will.
If we go that way. Now we could also go to Jalisau because they like us there.
Yep.
And then through Lashney Wood into the Kyrian Wilderness.
Which also might not be a bad plan because, Jalisau, you can actually get some extra equipment and stuff because of the
engineers there, yeah.
Right. You'd be able to get some equipment in Jalisau that you can't get in Kettering or Blackley Hold.
So there's that. So I mean, what do you think, guys?
I'm along for the ride. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Okay. So you're sticking in your area of expertise. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm just. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
money to make extravagant purchases.
Okay.
So and we can get traveling supplies anywhere.
Yeah, and we have We are, after all, a mercenary company that doesn't just do mercenary work in Black Raven. So, to Jalasau, where we'll re-equip, refresh, and then begin our trek into the Curion Wilderness.
Okay. So you'll travel with Jalasau. You're going to drop off the horses there because the rest of that's going to be on foot.
Yeah, then we'll go in through Lashney Wood. That's actually a more direct route. And if I'm not mistaken, more than likely it's going to be in the Mokair or Mohair. I can't remember that.
Yep, Mokair, the Mokair Morass, or somewhere in the region of it.
That's where I'm thinking that this is going to be a problem. So we can maybe pick up some canoes or something like that from the locals there on the Carrion River, from coming out of Jalasau, because the terrain seems more favorable in this area here. Well, after all, I wrote the map. But.
So, all right. So sounds like we have a plan. Pi, what do you think of the plan?
It's a shorter route, but I think it'll work.
I think the more direct through Jalasau would be the better idea. At least two of us have rather extensive woodland knowledge.
All right. Well, then we're going to bring the party back here. Move, not measure. Move.
Yeah. And we've got friends in Jalasau. The company does, so.
But since we're here, now we're going to make Pi's computer puke all over itself again.
No. Not Aggie. Poor Aggie.
Welcome to Jalasau.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is a nice community. It's home to, I think it was something regiment, engineer regiment.
Yep.
Full on moat.
Yeah, like I said, it's almost like a what do you call it? Planned community.
Yeah.
Is it on a? It looks like it's on a hill.
It is
on a hill with a spring.
A large spring.
I'm not going near it.
And it's home to the 2nd Battalion of Royal Sappers. So they are the King's engineers, if you will.
Oh. Oh, no, y'all should be able to see this map without your tokens on here.
I'm having that same issue. Oh, never mind. If I scroll in enough, like if I scroll in too far or out too far, I get that screen tearing situation with the map level stuff. But other than that, as long as I find the right sweet spot, we're good.
Okay. Oh, you'll see we got a number of different locations that are labeled on here. This town.
How are y'all doing that?
How are we doing what?
The little, this. I found it. Okay. Like Roll20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this town is the town that Rinvoq's mercenary group helped rescue from the attack from Misery Castle. Now, granted, they don't recognize the rest of you, but they do recognize Rinvoq. So, Rinvoq, you come into town, you inform them there's new members of the company, and you expect them to be given the same benefits that you get because of their association.
As long as I can, meet with Klaus, Sir Klaus, then we're good. Because
absolutely,
he's the town leader.
Yep.
And we'll go to his house, or if he doesn't greet us at the gate anyway. And then
he doesn't greet you at the gate. Things have been busy. They've been doing a bit of rebuilding since the attack.
Okay.
But he hears you're in town, and he immediately, diverts himself from the task that he was working on, heads to his house or to the big town hall, and says, "Tell Rinvoq to meet me here." And so you come into there with the crew.
Yeah, we'll bring a team. Yeah.
Oh, my good friend Rinvoq.
Yes, it is I.
How are you? You.
That's we're doing great, thank you. These are some of my new colleagues. I have Agnes, Janor, and well, just introduce yourself around. And we're actually on our way to deal with another threat that's kind of not too far out of your neighborhood. And,
well, I see you've chosen to have yourself with much better looking company than you used to.
It is true.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
And you are? Agnes. I'm Klaus.
Nice to meet you.
It is
Klaus.
so nice to meet you. I will make sure there's a dinner ready for us. Not just you and me, for everybody.
Good, yeah.
But you get to sit next to me.
Will? Oh, okay.
And
look pleadingly at Rinvoq.
And Rinvoq, he sits on the other side.
Oh.
Well, I Klaus, I think honestly, let's give Agnes a little bit of room. She's a little shy.
Well, also, I have this tendency to vomit sometimes, if I'm being 100% honest with you, Klaus. And I don't want to vomit on you. You know what I mean?
That's a shame. We have such good food.
It's not, I just got a real sensitive stomach.
You must try the bratwurst.
Yeah, they're very, very German.
As interesting as your bratwurst sounds, Klaus. Hey, what's that over there?
You gotta have it with the mustard. Okay. All right. I set things up.
Okay.
You've been on the road.
Mm-hmm.
We make meal, and then we talk.
Yeah, let's get settled in the Travelers Inn, and if you don't mind.
For you, Rinvoq, Travelers Inn, it's free.
I understand, and there's a nice brook nearby there, Agnes. I think you would appreciate that area. It's very wooded here too. There's plenty of safe spaces to.
Who are these other two? Who are these other two young men you have with you? I apologize. I was besmitten, and I have been rude.
Yeah, well, of course. Let me introduce you to one of my men at arms,
Janor.
Hi.
Yeah, Janor. And damn it, Pi.
I haven't actually been introduced to you yet. You don't know my name, so I was going to give it to you now.
Okay. And my other very competent man at arms as well. These two plus one other, which we'll meet soon, probably here. Will be accompanying the team to the Curion Wilderness. Specifically, we're headed toward the Makar morass. And
why on earth would you want to go there? That place is nasty. It has big nasty beasts. It's no. You stay here, where it's nice and friendly. We have walls.
Yes, I know. I mean, I'm very aware. However, unfortunately, we need to find out what's going on out there, and destroy it, or at least turn it to our advantage. Because
what's going on out there? It's a wilderness. It's wild. That's all you need to know.
I understand, Klaus. I understand, but I have this letter, and it's very concerning. And it is, look this way, it does, if it gets out of control, whatever it is, it may threaten the safety of Jalisao. And
All right. Well, then
that is why we're stopping by.
I'll make sure it's a good meal. We won't do sauerkraut. We'll do the rotkohl.
Of course. And then of course we'll need to take care of the horses, re-equip. In fact, we'll probably be leaving our horses here and then going on foot on the trail toward the Kyaran River. So.
Well, I know you are competent. You helped save us from the attack.
Yes, I know, and I do have to find professionals that'll help guide us through the Lashley Woods and into the wilderness. But if you happen to know of any,
I didn't catch the name of your other companion there. You said competent, but you gave no name.
Hello. I am Cats.
You're who?
Cats.
Cats.
Cats. Okay.
Katzenberger. Cats. Please.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. All right. Well, if you are with Rinvoq, then you are welcome in our community. Please take advantage of everything we have here. The room and board will be taken care of. However, if you wish to have weapons sharpened or anything like that, well, then we can't do everything for free.
They do have some fine craftsmen here. This is a town of craftsmen and artisans, and they do fine work.
We build the finest weapons in all of Delphos.
And
Especially
incredibly friendly. If all of them, as welcoming as our nice. Okay, so when you're talking about Klaus, I picture a young Santa Claus. Is it just me?
Yeah, that's actually not far off from.
Look in the DF text. I put a link to his profile.
Oh, okay, I see him now. Okay. Yes, does it say? Oh, buddy. So nice. Klaus. I want to throw like 15 extra vowels. Klaus.
Well, it looks like he's got a few extra, yeah.
Yeah. But they're all well.
So shiny.
It looks like he's seen some shit too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But he's just been stupid nice in spite of it. Like, bless him. I love him.
Yeah, he was responsible for planning and engineering Spellbound Spire and a number of those fortresses along Falsgardus.
Cool.
He's got some experience in building fortresses.
Yep.
And you don't usually see people like that with the super happy, like, jolly. You know what I mean? Like, so good on for.
Well, he got
keeping
rich.
jolly. True.
Rich. I mean, he's an engineer.
That'll do it. Enough said.
He's the guy that knew how to do it. So, yeah.
Smart. He can afford to be jolly.
Well,
So,
of course. I mean, he's got the 2nd Royal Engineers here, or sappers. Their regiment headquarters is here, so it's a very secure town.
hey, he's a very different man when he's dealing with his men.
Ooh, I bet. That's legit.
Well, he's very Austrian, so very exacting and keeping people on time and on schedule. Yeah, very exacting.
Yeah, but he has his friend Rinvoq visit, and it's a friend, and so he's very friendly.
No.
But when it comes to dealing with his men, it's not so friendly.
Yeah, they better show up to work. Cool. I like it. Cool.
Yeah, he's a...
You can't let me vomit on him, okay? Please.
That happens.
Maybe I'll have to use a mind control spell on her.
Like, we need to develop. Can we just say
Well,
on the way?
Actually,
Postword,
you're in luck, and this is out of character knowledge for you, but this is a man who is happily married and and completely 100% devoted to his wife.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, I'm not gonna vomit.
And he's got a daughter, too.
That's
Yep.
awesome. Okay. You do not know how happy this player is to know that I don't have to vomit on young Santa Claus at his table over bratwurst. Okay. Look.
I mean, and the thing is, he's just being him. He's being honest.
Being friendly, buddy. I love him.
Now, what you'll notice in town, though, there are some engineering marvels for the time period.
Ooh.
They're being used. One of them is actually being used to run a blacksmith shop. It is running both the blower for the furnace, but it's also running an automated hammer.
Like Grimforge from Baldur's Gate 3 type automated? You know, the system, not the size and scale and lava, but you know the
kind of. It's a water wheel.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, this spring constantly feeds, so they routed, the spillway through the town, and it's also to fill the moat. So everybody has access to fresh water. Plus, with the mill, the water wheel powers, the impact hammer, and also runs the grist grinder too. So
and the bellows.
And the bellows. Yeah.
Cool. That's so smart.
They one-stop shopping there.
Which is why they've got some of the best steel in the area.
Now they do have to import it though, because there's not a natural steel resource here, or natural iron resource. So.
Well, there is now that you cleared out Misery Castle.
No. Was not known. Anyhow, so yeah, my exploit, Rinvoq exploits aside. Yeah.
Super cold front or even a Lahar coming out.
Oh.
Pretty good. So,
Oh.
There's a couple of watermelons in this.
Hang on. Hey, Pi.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you've got people that have come and visited or if you've got a TV that's on, but it is coming across your mic really loud.
You're really good.
I can't tell if it's a weatherman or a visitor.
Yeah.
I thought there was like a cold front coming in, but I wasn't sure.
Anyhow, so yeah.
That couldn't be me then, because I actually had my mic turned off physically.
It actually was you lighting up on Discord, and it was coming across loud and clear.
Yeah. Not that we're trying to lay blame, but the proof is there.
Oh, no, I mean, if it was there, then it was there, but that's real interesting, because that means...
It just carried whatever it was.
Yeah, that's interesting. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Anyhow.
Yes, it might be Discord, might need to restart or something. Sometimes mine will do that to my headset where I might have to unplug and plug it back in.
If his sound input is set to automatic, if he turned off his microphone, it might switch to a different microphone.
He dropped out of Discord.
Yeah, he might be restarting.
Yeah, it's possible.
He's back.
Back. Okay. So anyway, but what we're here for, to kind of re-equip, get some extra supplies, and also see if you happen to have any guides that may be able to assist us in our trek into the wilderness.
Oh, no. I have nobody that goes into the wilderness. That is off limits.
Okay.
Maybe. You go talk to the Happy Harpy.
Okay.
Happy Harpy? Is that a person or?
It's a location in the town.
You know who she you know who she is, Rinvoq.
Can't remember, but I think I do.
Oh yeah, well I'm trying to do things in character. Sorry.
Yeah, there is a character in the game somewhere, in the campaign somewhere. I just can't think of who the hell it was.
She is the. Wait a second. Why did I just hear a thing closing? No, that wasn't my. That was not my computer. That was my laptop. Okay. But yeah, we've got the matron of the Happy Harpy Tavern in our scabbard.
Yeah. I just can't remember who the hell it was.
She should be linked to the Happy Harpy Tavern.
Sabira.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah, I'm looking it up. Yeah. Yeah, she's a...
But I tell you what, okay, you go do your town things.
Uh-huh.
I have work to do. We meet tonight, and we have a lovely dinner.
Okay.
Thank you, Klaus. It was lovely to meet you.
That's very nice to meet you, too. You remind me of my daughter.
Oh, thank you.
If you only met her.
Well, I find usually that when a man says that you remind him of his daughter, that's one of the highest compliments they can make, right? Like, because that's their kid.
Oh, that depends on
Yeah.
that depends on the daughter.
Oh, okay, that's valid. I don't have a kid, so like, but it's like, I just feel like they tend to like their kids. Unless his daughter also has a vomiting problem, in which case we're going to get along so well.
She actually works in the forge.
Oh, cool. I love a forge mistress. You know what I mean?
Definitely has a vomiting problem then.
Absolutely. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Her vomiting problem, though, is that people don't flirt with her.
Hey, maybe if we hang out together,
Because
we'll help each other out.
because the guys are terrified of her.
Oh.
Because if they say the wrong, because if they say something wrong, she will break them.
Oh, the envy.
And she's I posted her file in the chat.
Do you think she'll teach me her ways?
There's Claudia.
Oh, cool.
She's an artificer.
Oh, will she teach me her ways?
Plus, she's also, well, her dad doesn't know it, but she's a thief.
Nice. The rebel.
Oh, we'll get along great.
Yeah, she uses gizmos and stuff.
I'll say, she is like the perfect character to beat this party because I don't think there's a single party member that won't go, I like you.
Really?
Because she appeals to every single one of you in your different jobs and different things you do. Because she can make him an amazing axe. She can talk shop with the street thief. And she can have girl talk with you.
Oh, God. Yep. We got a buddy, guys.
Wait, we have a street thief in the party?
More like a kind of a Pink Panther type character.
Yeah.
Gizmos and stuff.
So, but welcome to Jealous South, where we'll probably be here for a little while next game session as well. But, and sadly, I have limited time in between sessions. But I will try to reach out to every single one of you to do some gearing up so we don't have to do it during game. You have some opportunities here to upgrade some gear if you want. In the meantime, we're going to wrap up the game session with dinner. So we're going to say you guys went out and did your shopping. And we may do a little retcon next game to let y'all do a little bit of the role playing with the different places you had visited. But we're also running low on time tonight, so
it's okay.
So the way I'm going to do it is we'll go ahead and do the dinner with Klaus to wrap up the session because personally I think it'll be entertaining and fun.
No, yeah, it could be. Certainly entertaining.
But And then, like I said, we'll try to do things in between game sessions to do the other shops and stuff. But we may also do some of that for saving some for some role playing next session. All right, so dinner time. Y'all have done some shopping. Y'all have gotten to go check out the shops around Jiaosao. Those of you that are curious, when he told him that he needs to go talk to the Happy Harpy, you go to the Happy Harpy Tavern. And the Happy Harpy Tavern is basically the red light district.
Oh.
With taste. And they actually turn. You'll see them actually turn away people.
Medieval Hooters.
Yeah, they'll.
Hooters has taste.
If you
Oh my God! Somebody else said it before I could.
but this place, if they do not feel that you fit the clientele they want in their establishment, then you get turned away. Now, standing in front of this place, you've got basically the you got the Hans and Franz sitting in front of the building.
Nuh-uh. Are they gonna pump? Are they the fluffers?
Oh, I'm glad you got the joke.
Did you get what? Did you hear
Yes.
my joke?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I see your joke, and I raise you another one, sir.
We are here to pump you up.
Yes.
Not another Austrian.
But they are.
Now I definitely got to add that guy in.
This is delightful.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yep, it's in there.
And you can even see where there's some practitioners that have come in that you can tell that they have tried to visit this establishment multiple times over potentially many years.
Oh, bless them.
And the Hans and Frost goes, again, no. You go get better clothes. You get muscles like ours. Then maybe. But Rinvoq walks up and they see him go, Oh, Master Rinvoq. Welcome.
Of course.
And Rinvoq, he has no muscles. At least not in comparison to these guys. They do not offer to pump him up or anything. They're just like, you don't come here very often. I'm assuming you're here for a job. Well, what job could you have here? Everything's good.
Oh, no, we're just stopping by. And by the way, I may not have the muscles, but I have more style than you.
Oh, the mistress already said you have the action.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and so do my comrades.
It's going to be a group. Okay.
It's always a group show.
Oh, my. And Hans looks at Franz, goes, and we're stuck at the door.
A good place for you.
Okay, well, hopefully she knows she's going to be that busy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and you have pretty lady, too? Oh, hello, pretty lady. Keep in mind, so that you understand, these guys are about 6'8".
Oh man, I haven't picked a height for her yet. Can I roll for her height?
Well, right now your height is set at 6 foot is what you get yourself set at.
Oh.
I think it does a random one every time you open a card.
If you said it that way, yeah.
But you can literally just choose what height you want to be. You want to be 5'6"? Make her 5'6".
I mean,
You wanna make
I
her
like
4'6", you make her 4'6".
I like the variation, you know what I mean? But or the risk. I don't know. Maybe she's
Well,
gonna
there.
be a
Well, I do have a rollable table that you can use to determine it.
rollable table. And
I've got one that you can use, but we'll have to do that off screen.
okay. Let's I don't know this decision. I have
But no matter what,
Well,
there's
here's
6.
something that I like to do.
Okay.
When I'm building making the token or the character on Hero Forge,
Mhm.
you can, make adjustments to the height and stuff. That's where I get my height numbers from.
You know what? Let's go 5'8". She's 5'8".
5'8".
What's the difference? Yeah.
Heels or no
All right.
heels?
5'8".
No,
So
5'8" flat.
so these guys are a foot taller than you.
Oh.
So for you, these are some big boys. So they're looking down and going, "Oh, hello, pretty lady." Yeah, I'm thinking Andre the Giant, Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Hello, pretty lady.
Oh. Hello, tall gentlemen.
You with Rinvoq? Yeah, you are with Rinvoq. So obviously you are taken. So you have a lovely evening, and they both avert their gaze from you.
Oh, really?
Because and now I'm going to ask you to give me. Actually, I'll give this to everybody, since y'all are all there at the front door. Everybody can give me a perception vision.
All right.
Oh boy.
However, hang on before you roll it.
Oh. Whoops.
Too late.
You asked for it.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
sorry.
I'll say, well, I'll just apply the negatives to the one person I need to apply it to, because she is a little clueless.
Yeah.
So Agnes, apparently you do some range stuff. That's so I gotta make a different
Oh
adjustment.
yeah. I don't know how. I pressed the one next to vision. Did I mess
Plus, no, you didn't mess it up, but you did a measurement, and so when you do a measurement, down at the bottom of your screen, you see the little bucket that probably now says +0 in it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
When you do a measurement, it will automatically apply the negatives for the range.
Yeah.
Oh,
How can
okay. Got it. Okay.
So when you made your roll, it applied a -5 for range. Now originally I was only playing a -2 for your roll. So -2, you made it by -2. So I get to add 3 to this. So that means you made it by 1. So,
Hey.
and that kind of sucks because that means you actually noticed it.
Oh, that's bad. I noticed a thing.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
and so did Jane R. So did Rinvoq.
I didn't roll, so
Okay, you didn't roll, and I'm missing. Who am I missing?
Just pie.
yeah, just me.
Just
the
cats.
one, the man, cats.
I see.
I just noticed your last name is amygdala. Like the brain part?
Yeah, exactly.
That's great. Sorry.
So,
Yes.
so
Yeah,
I
and the first name is a arthritis medicine.
It's a what?
An arthritis medicine.
Oh, bless.
Didn't actually need to cook that.
Bless.
Yeah. It's like look at prescription bottles.
Yeah, that'll do it.
got Deavante.
I think did you mean to message me?
No. Oh no. Okay. So I'm just counting my rolls that I've got here. There's Pi. There's Rinvoq. There's Agnes. There's Janor.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
4.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
And how far away am I from them?
Oh, you don't need to worry about distance on this one. So now what you rolled, Pi, you just rolled a straight 3d6. What you would want to roll?
I didn't mean to click that.
So what you would do is you'd open up the character sheet, and I've got everybody together at the moment. So you'd open up your character sheet, and in the perception area, there's a thing called vision, and you'll have a little number sitting next to it. You just click that.
Yeah, that's what I was actually trying to do, because I had it open, and then I was moving it around, and then I accidentally clicked the
no problem.
The wrong thing there.
No problem. No problem. So, Agnes, I'm giving you a -2 because, well, you're kind of clueless to picking up these kind of overtures.
All right.
However, you made your roll, so you're going to notice it.
Oh.
So, the entire group, because everybody made the roll. The guys are giving her that kind of eyeball going, ooh, I want a piece of that. You know, type of look. I mean, they're trying to keep it subtle, but they're failing miserably.
That's what they do.
And, but that's also why they averted their gazes. You know, they try to focus on Rinvoq and said, "All right, you can go in. We must not look at the pretty lady."
Yep, that's right. They must not. They must not. They must not. But if I clock that there is interest, but because they looked away because they thought I was with Rinvoq,
that's up to you.
I'm gonna do that lady thing where I stick scoot beside him and stick my hand in his elbow, latch on, like a little octopus. This is my shield now.
Okay, all right.
Found safety.
Suddenly, I have a side chick.
she's with the old man. Got it.
Yep, I am a gold digger. Is that? Yep, that's it.
Yep, and I am grinning like a dirty old man. Neither one of us really knows what's going on. But...
Nope. As long as you know that and I feel like you would have figured out by now, if you look at me untowardly, I might vomit on you. So I feel like if you know that, we're good.
Oh, yeah.
We're good.
I fully understand.
But
yeah, so your tote's good. You can think whatever you want, but you let this ego boost take effect. Saving us all.
and
Rinvoq's very smart, so.
For our other two players, this is a fun gimmick that we're running with, but this is not going to be something that's going to be a
thing.
Yeah.
It's great for the opening, but if we try continuing this every time we go to town, it's going to get old real fast.
Well, also, plus, if we've established this is our go-to, we can just say this is our go-to. So unless there's that one guy, we assume that we're doing that. So we don't need to count this.
And the only problem you're going to run into is when Rinvoq says he has to go somewhere alone.
And that's totally fine, because I'm just going to find some shirts. Or one of the other folks.
And that's when the bard shows up. I'm here!
As a person, I have a general dislike for bards, so it's just what it is.
Oh yeah, I get that. That's why I like throwing them in every once in a while, because I know Rinvoq / Scott is going to go, I'm going to smash whatever tool they're using. If he's singing, he's going to lose his teeth.
Oh man, I almost went with bard too.
We would have got along so well.
Oh no.
So, all right, head up into the Happy Harpy, and you meet with oh shit, what the hell was her name?
Sabira? The patron?
Yeah, the patron. Was that, oh, hell, I can't remember her name.
Who? Sabira?
Sabira. Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
Sabira.
Sabira. S-A-B-I-R.
All right.
Sabira.
Oh, hello, Rinvoq.
Yes, hello again. It is I.
So, will it be your regular special, or are you here for something more interesting? Because I see you brought some interesting friends.
Oh, they're interesting. Yes, that's for sure. And friends, too. Colleagues of mine. So, but yeah, we're here on business. So,
And who is
just our usual fare.
I see you have some eye candy attached to you, and I didn't think you were that kind of man, Rinvoq. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed because I'm ashamed that you didn't use me as your eye candy. Why must you go with such a young thing when you could have had me?
Well, don't be jealous, darling. She's
Honey, beauty only lasts so long, and then you actually have to do your job.
Well, yeah, and that's what she's here for, is a job. Not that kind, of course.
No.
She's gonna. I think I'll lean into this nice lady and be like, "Just between you and me, he's more like he's more just to make sure that I don't become eye candy for anybody else. You know, just between us girls."
Oh, well then, you should stay here. I've got a job for you.
Oh.
You knew.
Somehow I don't think that would work out in your favor, madam.
Yeah, my
Don't
compatriots.
see that working
Right.
well.
Yeah, I have an unfortunate. You know what? I'm not gonna get. I'm just gonna stand here.
You know, Rinvoq, I'm up in years. I don't know if I can handle all this. Well, what are you wanting?
Meal and fine company for right now, if that's okay with you.
All right, boy, bring some food. And no, bring the good food. All right. Well, let's have a seat around my table.
Okay.
I can't imagine you're showing up here for business. You're here for other business.
Well, certainly very important business, to say the least.
All right, but you're going to owe me, Rinvoq. You and I. You come back. We have our one-on-one.
Okay. Put it on my tab then.
All right. What do you need?
Well, I think last time we had the roast boar. I think we had last time, so that was really good.
No, well, I've changed up some fares. We've gone with a richer fare than what you had previously. Now that things have been cleaned up and our spring is running nicely, so I have some roast duck.
Very good. Well, then in that case, ducks for everyone.
All right. Oh, whole ducks?
All
right.
I think we could do that. Yeah. Honestly, I'll let my team make their decisions as well. I don't want to pigeonhole them into a duck.
Well, I have pigeon too.
See what you did there.
Oh yeah, we're good like that. Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
what will it be for each of you? What you would like to eat? Now,
Duck sounds as good as anything else.
Now, I want you all to think about this. Out of character. You're getting ready to have a really rich meal here. And the same day, same evening, you're going to be going back to the mayor and having another extremely rich meal.
Maybe we should do something a little lighter then, huh?
And I think she doesn't want a whole bunch of things in her stomach, just in case. So, yeah.
Well,
think,
figured me out.
So, yeah, we'll go with we'll go with something like, that's not a really fatty meat.
So you wish to eat the sky rat? Okay.
A bird. Sky rat's a bird. Bird, right?
Pigeon.
I think she's asking Rinvoq. Or any of y'all.
Well, it could be a bird. It could be a mammal. They do have flying mice here.
I'm gonna look at my compatriots, not Rinvoq, the other two. Are you guys, is this usual for everybody? Or is this a Rinvoq thing? Or what the shit?
They're good eating up in the hold. They're everywhere. You can get them whenever you need them.
This is valid.
I'll just have something to drink.
Same.
So you wish not to partake of the hospitality. That's a shame.
So I think, well.
All right, 1 duck for Rinvoq. Now,
rude. What the fuck?
When they bring in this roast duck, the aromatics that go with it. I don't even need dice rolls from you guys on this. The smell from it just makes the mouth water. Because they've got the aromatics of the rosemary and the oregano and a little bit of thyme mixed in on the duck, along with something you can't quite place, but it's sweet. Kind of has a sweet smell to it. Almost citrusy.
Orange duck. We got orange duck.
Duck à l'orange.
À l'orange.
That fits the map, actually.
Well, the thing is, you have to have that to actually eat through the fat that's in the duck.
Yeah.
Because that's the rich part.
Mm-hmm. Very fatty meat, that. Especially if it's not cooked appropriately.
But the duck fat was also used to make the gravy that's going on the mashed potatoes and all the sides that go with it. So y'all see Rinvoq gets brought this platter of food, and the aromas are just almost intoxicating because of how well this is prepared. Anybody want to change their mind on food?
Nope.
I would absolutely be, taking part, because this does absolutely smell delicious, ma'am. But, that nice jolly gentleman mentioned, eating with him later this evening, and I would just hate to be rude to him, so I'm going to pass for now. But it just does smell so good.
Oh, God, I can't believe I'm going to phrase this way. You'd rather eat his sausage than have my duck.
I think she has a little,
Well,
no?
I mean, come on. She's running like the only brothel in town, and he's essentially the mayor.
Of course, right.
Politics more than cooking.
Yeah, it is. Actually, that's exactly what she'd say. It's politics more than cooking.
And yet, from what I hear, because I have ears everywhere, Rinvoq, you're going to be going into the wilderness. You're taking them with you, and they're not going. And they're not going to have a decent meal before going out. They're going to be stuck eating bratwurst.
Well, I think we can stop by for breakfast, maybe.
I do love a good breakfast.
All right. Well, I will make sure to have an exquisite breakfast ready for you.
so much.
I like her.
We'll go with duck eggs with clover and
Again with the duck.
honey bread.
Hey, you gotta make use of what you got.
Oh, and we'll finish. We'll finish it off with a nice mint tea.
Well, I mean, they got a pond and a little river, so yeah.
I do love mint.
So I think that'll work for a good. At least that'll be good for the first course of breakfast.
The first course. I'm sorry. First course of breakfast. How many courses of breakfast do y'all have?
Oh, there's 5. I mean, and she looks at you, like you grew a second head, because she's got this. Yeah, because for her, it's just obviously we have 5 courses for breakfast.
That is impressive. Truly impressive.
Oh, and we'll finish off with the we got a new chef, Rinvoq, and he makes this new thing that he makes with sweet cream and dough, and they are divine. And he calls them what does he call? Because they're crunchy and they're not cannolis.
Oh.
Does this sound yummy? After all, I mean, I need as much as I can get to put a little bit of weight on these old bones.
I'll get him to make a little extra so that you can take them in your pack.
Okay.
That way you have something to take with you on the way, and you'll have something to remember me with.
Yes, of course.
And she gives you, when she says and you'll have something to remember me with, she gives that coy look to Rinvoq.
Good.
Okay. Well, I really need a favor, though. Looking for someone who's familiar with the Kyrian wilderness.
Oh, yes.
We need a guide, so.
All right. Well, you go have dinner with you go eat your sausage, and
again, it's the polite thing to do at the moment and politically convenient. So
yeah. Well, in the morning, I will I'll see who I can procure for you.
Thank you.
Oh, that man and his sausage. and so now I'm going to go with a wisdom roll at -3 for everybody except for Rinvoq. Rinvoq, you don't need to roll.
You mean the willpower?
Yes.
So what do I do to do like a minus situation? I add it to that thing, right?
Yep. Yeah. You got a little bucket down the bottom of your screen, and you can actually use your mouse wheel to adjust it.
Oh, that's sick. Okay. Right, and then wisdom. You said will.
Mm-hmm. Good roll.
Dang. Ooh, better roll.
Whoa, both Janor and Nailon. Oh my goodness. Well, Janor. All right, Janor.
Yeah, nothing escapes his notice.
All right, so Janor.
I am the specialist in the party. I have to be on top of my game.
Yeah.
It's just what I have to do.
So you easily catch the double entendre that she's trying to throw Rinvoq's way. And Rinvoq seems oblivious to it.
Bless.
She's always trying to throw me double entendres. If you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, she's trying to get him to agree to things that he doesn't know he's agreeing to. She's always trying to phrase things in special ways to where he'll say, "Oh yeah, I can do that," and she'll go, "Yes, I got him." So far, she has not won in this chess match.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in order for it to be a chess game, both players need to be playing.
Indeed.
If only one person
Please
is
have a
fighting,
full
it's
set of.
like beating your head against a wall.
But Janor, you can tell that she actually really has a thing for Rinvoq.
Just into old dusty dudes.
Old dusty.
You know, she's all about the sawdust. So, all right. Shifting gears just a little bit because we are running out of time tonight.
Wow, used it all up.
And on occasion I'll run an extra half hour. But while we're in town, and we'll be picking up in town next week as well. We'll probably wind up, because of the time, we'll probably wind up kicking off with doing the dinner with the mayor at the next game session. Do any of you guys, other than Rinvoq, want to do anything? You got anything in specific you want to do in town?
Not really. I'm sort of thinking I would have equipped myself before we left, so anything I have is just extra change after that.
Okay, all right.
Or before we left the
Yeah, well,
recruitment place. Sorry.
well, what I'm saying is that this location has much better gear available.
Sure.
So the question is, do you at least go and browse and see if there's something that's better than yours?
I'll have to get back to you on that, sadly.
Okay.
I definitely will, but I don't have my base equipment yet, so we can kind of group that in together at a session, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I have to know what I have.
Yeah, well, that's why I was just throwing out the role playing option. Because I know both of y'all still need your equipment.
Yeah.
But since we're here, it'll make it where when I get with both y'all outside of game, we'll determine your equipment via Janor rather than what you would have gotten back there.
Okay. Yeah, so definitely.
And Rinvoq said he's paying for all of it, so.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he better be paying me for boosting his ego like this.
Oh!
I'm not even gonna answer that.
Alright, so I try to make sure that I gave each of y'all at least a little bit of a scene tonight. It was definitely a little challenging, because it was like dealing with 3 intros and also trying to progress through. This was a juggling act.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. We're gonna stay here in Janor. Well, no, we're not gonna wrap it up. We'll do the shopping stuff off scenes. So why don't we go ahead and go to dinner with the mayor?
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun.
Okay.
And my reasoning for wanting to go to dinner with the mayor is so that I can, keep his accent and everything before the next game, because I could lose it between now and then. So y'all enter into the town hall. It's actually a fairly small building, but you see there's a nice big table set up. There's some aperitifs on the table. Not appetizers, the aperitifs, the little cakes.
The petit fours.
Yes. So, good, Rinvoq, I see you have arrived. I'm so happy because they worked very hard and very fast on these. So everything is fresh. So my good friend Rinvoq,
Mm-hmm.
you and your crew who saved us, and then your friend, he goes and becomes governor of a town.
Well, you know,
Who would have ever
Yep.
imagined a barbarian becoming a governor of a town?
it surprised me too.
But he's doing well. Everybody's scared to go there, but he's doing well.
Okay. I mean, rightly so. I think that's a good thing, actually. Once word get out that it's a safe and secure town, I think it will be prosperous. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for.
So you'll come back, and you wish to go into the forest.
Yeah, the mission requires it. Yes.
So is it a destroy part of the forest? Is it a chop down part of the forest? I mean, what do you need to do in this forest? That this way I can give you what you need. And
Well,
and of course,
the thing is that we won't know until we get there.
and of course, he's saying this right in front of the druid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So she's eyeballing it.
No, of course she is.
But you also know this place is extremely industrial. So for him, the whole
I'm not saying shit, but I'm listening.
all right. I tell you what, I see you have friends here. Young man,
Yeah.
young man, the man with the axe.
Yeah, because he brought that to dinner.
Yeah, I guess I did. Yes, what can I do for you?
May I see your axe?
Sure, here you go.
All right. He you see him handling it, and he's handling it very deftly. It's you can tell it's the hands of a man that's very experienced with this tool. Oh yes. Okay, I see the issue. All right, we get you a better one.
Upgrades.
Heck yeah.
This axe is no good for defense. It is. No. We'll
You have a fine wall over there. You don't need a new defense.
yeah.
Joke.
Well, we make sure you get what you need. Okay. I will speak to my daughter. She will make you something worth the caliber of someone who is with Rinvoq.
Well, I appreciate that.
No cost.
Well, I can only nod to that.
How about you, young man? I see you have many blades.
I do.
And you have a pretty saber.
It is fine quality.
You take that to my daughter.
Nice.
We see what she can do. Nah, pretty lady. Pretty lady, you have no weapons.
No, but I have a real big and some of these. And I'm going to show him because I think he'll appreciate it. Like, I think on her belt, she keeps one of the bolas. Kind of show him. I think it's weighted with, like, stones or, like, old bones.
That is rudimentary. We get you something much better.
Well, it took me a long time to make it.
Yeah.
I guess.
No. We get you something that will work.
It's the benefits of civilization. Things are of higher quality.
She hisses at you in a very uncivilized way.
Very good.
I got a snicker at that.
Exactly.
All right. Well, Rinvoq, I tell you what, it is time for dinner.
Sausages.
Oh, no. No. I heard that you enjoyed the richer food down at the Happy Hungry, and so we have arranged for more duck.
All the time. We're going to go hunting in the woods, and the only animals around are going to be ducks.
I'm gonna search for rations. Duck. Oh man. I don't know if you guys have ever cooked
What are you
with duck
doing to
eggs,
me, man?
but I just want you guys to know that duck eggs are very dense and fatty.
Oh, they are.
And they make the best pound cakes.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you right. Yeah.
They make the best omelets.
They really, yeah. So, but they're not any better than the like. They're like the equivalent. Like duck chicken egg is duck to chicken. Like it's yeah. They're great, but whew.
Oh, and I made an omelet with an ostrich egg once, but the problem is the ostrich egg is the equivalent of a dozen chicken eggs.
Yeah, that's a lot. But you know what they'd be great for though is egg cup, which is where you make them in the like put them in the muffin pans and then freeze them, and they're like quick breakfast. So you could make a whole tray of those with one ostrich egg. That'd be cool.
Oh, easily. So anyhow, round one of dinner is your appetizers, and this is a 5-course dinner. And the second round is bratwurst.
Wow.
Third round, everybody gets duck.
Not my fault.
Fourth round, everyone gets the leftover duck.
Is he just force feeding us duck until we grow up? Is that what?
I feel like this is backwards.
Yeah, this has got to be a setup.
Nope.
This is backwards foie gras.
No, it's actually a way that this stuff was actually prepared and how it was served back in the day. But you have all the really good duck meat, and then the innards were turned into a pate that was served for the fourth course. Oh, that sounds tasty, doesn't it?
I mean, I eat shit, so you can't scare me off with some like, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. But also, that's a lot of meat.
And then at the end of the meal, well, these guys do a lot of hard work, so meat is kind of their diet.
Yeah.
But at the end of the meal, then comes the dessert. And it's actually fairly light-ish. And we're not talking Black Forest cake because that stuff's really dense. But all of a sudden comes in this tray with these conical-shaped bread that seem to be stuffed with something. And the reason I'm describing it this way is for Rinvoq because this stuff comes from an area of the world that he's not from. And neither are the rest of you.
Of course.
But basically, if any of you know what a cannoli looks like,
oh yeah,
it's basically heaps of cannolis.
Cannoli.
Which has got
I am so glad I am not the one actually eating this.
which has got so much fat in it.
Are you
My
not eating it?
character's eating it.
Oh.
I detest duck.
Oh. You know, I like duck, but only when it's prepared just to the way I like it.
I can understand that.
I mean, duck is absolutely delicious when prepared properly. I've had duck many, many times where it was not. And so, like
you gotta render that fat out or it's screwed.
Well, not just the fat, the oils.
Yeah, well, yeah, all of that. Because it's a very greasy meat, and then it's got a real thick layer of fat on it. And if you don't do it just right,
yep. Luckily, back in the day, melting pot did duck just right. Back in the day, they don't do those kind of meals anymore. It's just melting pot's a joke now. But all right, y'all have a phenomenal meal, and then you have your dessert. But this dessert, it's like you take one bite of the dessert, and it's because of how sweet and how rich it is, you could almost feel your teeth rot just from the first bite.
I do have one question, Chris. Is
Yeah.
this a private dinner with just the mayor,
Yes.
or is there like other people around? Oh, it's private. Just
Private.
Okay.
Private.
Never mind then. Nothing to do here. Nothing to see. Move along.
That's all right.
Nothing to do here except for I have to eat the cannoli.
I had ideas for mischief. If it was a party environment, but if there's nobody else around, I can't.
Well, hold on. It's a private dinner. Give me an idea of what kind of mischief you were wanting to do, because
Janner was going to try to find the cockiest looking other attendee of the party and bet a silver that he couldn't get Agnes to give him a kiss.
Oh, that'd be Rinvoq. Go for it.
No, I'm not gonna do one of the party parties. I'm gonna get some random person. We gotta travel with these people for a long period.
Wait until she's talking to the mayor too.
Oh, Jesus.
No, if there aren't other random people here, then my plan is foiled.
No. The random people I've got left are wait staff. So
and that wouldn't be appropriate.
Well, that's why I was asking what kind of tomfoolery you were wanting to do, because if it would have fit for wait staff, I was going to give you that.
I needed the town judge or high-ranking soldiers or
right
like that at the party as well, but none of those are present, so it doesn't work. It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, no. In this particular case, because of the deeds that Rinvoq and his mercenary company did for Jalisal, he gets a private dinner with the mayor.
Not my fault.
Okay.
Thank God.
Although I'm with, although
throw up in front of the mayor.
Although I'm with you, dude. That would have been awesome.
It would have been. It would have been awesome, but it's a private party, so we miss out on that opportunity. There will be more.
But there will be more opportunities in the future. Mm-hmm. See. So I don't need a bard. I've got a thief.
Because that makes it better.
A thief with trickster. So shenanigans will ensue when the opportunities present themselves.
And now that he knows that she pukes when she gets flirted with, oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I apologize in advance. My character makes your character vomit.
Oh
no, he doesn't. That's bullshit.
Oh, this is going to be so entertaining as we get into social interactions. I mean,
because it's like, if you don't use it, what's the point, right? So you gotta have some chip with it. You gotta. It's obligatory.
If you didn't want your character to be messed with in that way, you wouldn't have chosen those particular set of...
Exactly.
All right, so for tonight, it is now time for me to wrap up the game session.
Yeah.
So, since we wound up with 3 new players, I'm going to get 3 character points.
Yay. I could use them.
Ooh.
Everybody gets 3 character points for the night.
So how do I add that to my sheet inside of?
So you want to do it in GCS, not on Forge.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about it on this end.
No, you're good.
Because every time you update your character in GCS, then you just want to re-import your character.
Yeah.
That's the easy way to do it. And then, okay, for instance, the healing potions that I just gave you, you don't have to worry about those disappearing because they were given you as in-game items, and so they'll stay on your character sheet.
Oh, sick. Okay. So I'm gonna do file and then save, and then do the same thing over again.
Powering off.
Yeah, kind of. You would
powering on. My
added
God.
the new.
Sorry, my headset decided to go nuts on me again.
Yeah, so when you're doing that, you want to add a new entry for the session.
Yep.
Yeah. So I did that, and I saved the sheet in GCS. So now I just import it the exact same way.
Yep. But you really don't want to import it until you spend the points.
Oh, got you. That's.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
All right, so second temperature check for the game session. So I'd like to hear from each of you. Scott, I'll take you last. So I'm gonna start with Janor. Janor
wants to hear from me.
Janor, what do you think of the game session?
It was good. Casual travel, lots of fun. Doing some RP, good times. Rad battle, and vomit.
And vomit.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Good times.
All right, Pi. What do you think of the game session? Pi.
Hello.
Cake.
Oh, did we lose? I see him. I see him in the chat. Pi, are you there?
I mean, he has been turning on and off his headset throughout game. Maybe he is having some.
Yeah, possibly has some technical issues.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll give him a second to get back to us. So, Agnes or Kate,
Yeah.
what did you think of the game session?
I know we had some pretty good times, y'all. Like, yeah, I'm down so far. I'm having a good time.
Scott, how you feel about the new crew?
They're great. And actually, I'd like to want to make sure that we be aware that my character is not the only character in the game. So, yeah, let's spread the spotlight out a little bit more. But yeah, I think it's a good crew and the good players for sure. Everybody seems to be having fun. So, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I get what you're saying, Scott. For tonight, this is more of getting the feel and because your character already had experience in these different areas that we went into, I had to lean on that.
I understand.
And I really like that, kind of like the party dad currently, because he's the oldest character.
Thanks.
So you're getting babysitting duties right now, and I love that.
I'm okay with that, I'm okay with that. But yeah, Hans and Franz at the door just don't got enough style. Yeah.
All right, so over in my chat, Frostbite says it was a good lead in the session. Anybody else in chat? Y'all got any opinions as to how this went? So,
Nope.
oh no, you gotta give them time to type.
I know. I'm making a fun.
But
They have got nothing.
Pix says it went good. You know, and I love the fact that I actually have people that are 11 likes. Oh my goodness,
Hey, cool.
dude,
Drop one.
that's freaking awesome. 11 likes for this game session. That honestly, in the past for our game sessions that we've been running on this, we're usually been sitting in single digits. So double digit likes. That's awesome.
Heck yeah, man.
I think it's all because we have a girl here.
Totally. Definitely not my hot micing issue.
There he is. All right, Pie. So what's your thoughts on the game session?
I need to make sure I have technical issues sorted out beforehand, number one.
Well, okay, that's given. But the actual game session.
Past that, I need to pick up on certain people's way of speaking a little bit faster, because multiple times I was about to say something and then someone kind of did the whole, I'm not actually done speaking. Let me add in the next word.
So sorry.
So,
I speak slowly and plainly.
No, you're fine. I just need to learn how you do it.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be Rinvoq, so he's...
Yeah, because I was just about ready
willfully
to launch it.
enigmatic. That's a quirk. Willfully enigmatic.
Okay.
I'm very blunt and straightforward.
But that lets me know one thing. I didn't give you enough spotlight tonight, and I apologize for that.
No. In fact, that's actually exactly where I don't want to be, is any kind of spotlight.
Well, no. Every character gets spotlight, so as a player,
Yeah.
you get stuff to do.
Oh yeah.
You know, not necessarily that the rest of the world sees you. It's making sure you have your opportunity to shine, have your opportunity to do your thing.
Yeah, because I was trying to figure out during the dinner too, but I figured if it was private dinner, there wouldn't really be any reason for me to go, oh, here, let me, reach across the entire table and grab something I want to eat.
Oh, no, that would have been absolutely appropriate.
Yeah, because I'm straddling the line between I understand because I am, previously trained, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, I am kind of uncultured a bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you worked in a guardhouse at a lumberjack mill.
So they make lumberjacks there?
So
sort of.
I see what you did there.
But what I was going to say is that from your personal way of growing up and the way you've been living is you grab the food because if you don't grab the food, somebody else is going to eat it.
Yeah. That's very true.
So,
anytime Janor needed something from across the table, he would just mage hand it to himself. Salt floating back and forth from his plate constantly.
Yeah, so that's actually showing off.
I love for him.
And that actually can become offensive.
Ooh.
Yeah, somebody complains.
But, I think overall we had a really good game session tonight. I'm looking forward to our future game sessions.
Indeed.
Now, Scott, with having these three added in here, and if they join the Mutants game, exactly how many players does that give us in the Mutants game now?
I think I will be passing on the Mutants game, at least for now. I need to get more into GURPS first.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
Well, then, what's that?
That still has, 4 or 5 players?
Possibly, yeah.
So, okay, cool. And I got no problem with us having a separate group of players playing in the Mutants game and a separate group of players playing in the fantasy game.
Yeah, I mean, I totally understand. So, yeah.
But if you guys are curious about the Mutants game, then next week on Thursday, tune in to Drunken Dragon Gaming and check out the Mutant game.
Well, I plan on lurking, if nothing else, again.
Samesies.
So, thank you guys so much for joining us here in our adventure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And it's been honestly, I've thoroughly enjoyed having all of y'all in the game. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Samesies. Thanks for having me play, and it was nice to meet you guys. I look forward to figuring out some more about this poor emitting druid.
All right, so real quick, guys, give me just a moment. So chat, we're going to wrap up here. So you guys have a wonderful night, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Tomorrow night, I honestly have no idea what I'm going to be playing tomorrow night. But we'll see. But I'll catch y'all next time.